turn me to wind.
Did I stand ready when the wolf growls at the door? Hey, I'm solid, hey, I'm steady, hey, I'm true down to the core. And I will always do my duty, no matter what the price. I've counted up the cost, I know the sacrifice. Oh, and I don't want to die for you, but if dying's asking me, I'll bear that cross with honor, 'cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I will proudly take a stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right. I'm out here on the front line, sleep in peace tonight. An American soldier. American girls and American guys, we'll always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see your glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. Justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you mess with the U.S. of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. And it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Sarge here, GI Mechanics Scale Modeling. Sorry for the slight delay. Frank, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Daniel? How we doing? Working on that. Frank, sorry to hear. Got you in the prayers. Dave Markley, how we doing? Welcome to the party. We are over on Rumble as well. Jason, what is going on? We are here. Been trying to go back and forth. Apparently, I had to go back and forth with the stream, and let's try this. Let's all right, sounds good. So hopefully everybody had a decent weekend. Partially apologize for last week. I'm getting chat. Norm, what's going on? How we doing? All right. Getting everybody in here, getting my banner scrolling. Want to give everybody slight apology for last week. So last week there was me and T had to go down to Binghamton to clean out her storage unit that her daughter and stuff like that had when they lived together. Shit, they've had the storage unit 9 years. Long and the short of it, I didn't realize that we were all going down there. So we ended up doing that, and I also seen Dylan for a few minutes while I was down there. Good time with that. Yeah, I ended up going to Tioga Downs, had the buffet, which was fucking yum, and for a good part, or good price, $15 all you can eat. So it's yeah. Holy shit, Frank. Sorry to hear that. God damn. Well, wishing you speedy recovery and sending prayers y'all's way. Want to thank all my old subscribers, new subscribers. You guys doing? I'm trying to do this over on Rumble, I believe next week, and stuff like that. I will be doing a show, kind of like an interview with Dear Sarge over on Rumble, and I could drop his channel there. I had him on here. Great guy, good dude. Also want to reach out and thank my brothers and sisters in arms, our first responders, the law enforcement, you guys for doing what you do and keeping us safe. So we're going to have a silver bullet. But I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out here on a Monday night. Don't know how long we're going to go, but we're definitely going to go for a little while and stuff like that. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to go back and forth, but apparently you're the only one watching over there. So, but that's still cool too. So, yeah, no, that's fine, Frank. Like I said, your health is more important. Your health is more important. Kevin Smith, what's going on? How we doing? Pour our drink. Gotta get my shot out. Do those, like I said. I come off half-cocked like normal, but what else is new? You expect nothing less by now. I've only been doing this a little over 3 years now, so it is what it is. But like I said, I want to thank every single one of y'all for coming over and stuff like that. We do not have a mail call, which kind of sucks. I had nothing in there. Well, okay, I take that back. I had a bunch of political fucking junk mail in my mailbox. So, yeah. Actually, you know what? I can actually do that. Hold on. I should be able to go this way with it. Hold on. Let me copy this. Copy. And I can go paste in here. Yeah. So I did just drop my link in there to Rumble or whatever. I don't know, something different, something whatever. If you're interested, you can go try it. But I'm definitely gonna give it a go. Kind of not done with the whole YouTube thing because I have a larger following over here. But at the same time, YouTube is one of them things that just, well, yeah, it's always one of them things. Well, we're almost. What else? I had the right camera. We're almost out. About another maybe shot and a half left. All right. To those, I want to say thank you. The ones who could be here, the ones who ain't here. Thank you for doing what you do. Anyone who needs prayer, this ain't very Christ-like, but it's a lot harder than wine, but it is what it is. Our first responders, law enforcement, EMTs, and just keep all those who are dealing with the hurricane damage from Helen. And Florida is about ready to get fucked by Milton. Well, probably not fuck, but it's hurricanes down there. Anyway, long and short of it, salute to those. Yummy. Exactly. So what is really going on? Not really a whole lot. I was on Joey over at Mill Creek, had a short live stream on modeling. It was only an hour long. Nothing really too fancy home to write mom about, but I did make a guest appearance over there in between doing everything. And why are my damn cameras? Fuck, I just noticed it's doing it again. What the hell? get that. I don't know. I'm changing. Well, better not do that. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, all right. That works. We got that. Banners going, names going. Yep, exactly. I keep you guys in prayer. So, also, speaking of which, also got prayer list. Shit, man, I am so out of whack. It's not even funny. Let me do a quick double check over here on the. Nice. Yep. All right. So, anyway, Big Charlie, Brian over at Got Fuels. Definitely keep these people in your prayers, and like I said, we're gonna do moment of silence, stuff like that. Hey, what's going on, Creedence Gold? How we doing? Bonjour is French, huh? Nice. Yeah, no kidding. I should get a tiny bottle for Mondays. Welcome. So if this is your first time, I don't know what you do. Hell yeah. Well, thank you for coming over, Creedence Gold. Let me see. I don't know if I follow you or not. Let me see what your channel is over here. Yeah, I can't complain. Living that ever recurring nightmare. Because remember, nightmares are dreams too. So, yeah. Cider works well. I've got some of that. And we're doing all right. So, we're getting ready to go over our prayer list. Going to say, at moment of silence, say a prayer for some of these. Let's see. Brian over at Got Fuels just lost his mother last week and a half ago. Actually, almost 2 weeks now. Mark and Amanda Batson, Miguel, Boyd over at Trekwork. Oh, no, wow, okay, yeah. The Walsh family, Gary Tannick, Boz and his wife, Kevin Smith, Marcy's father, Sean over at Scale Model Car Guy, his wife and family. Oh, okay, that's right. Thank you. Yes, I was on the motorcycle that night. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, that was actually a hell of a stream he did. I love me some Dire Straits. They're a hell of a band, way kind of ahead of their time and kind of really underrated for the most part. I mean, they're a really great band. That is true, Daniel. Yours does when you get there, so. Well, I still was supposed to actually change that from Cars of Coffee to Booze and whatever, so. Yes, that was, he's actually further on down here, Kevin, so. Me and him talked about that, and I didn't really talk much about it, but I'm getting there. We're getting down there. The McNabbs, their guys I ride with the CVMA. Ernest over at Spunky, his mother. I gotta check on Lewis and Andrew and see how he's doing with his family. Tim Phillipson, a guy I served with. Mark Radcliffe. Joey, Mill Creek Fab Shop, 1 Hour Modeler. Rick Zink, CB and family. Well, she's home recovering, but I know he lives in Florida. I'm going to add Norm down there and stuff like that. So, hey, King Bob, you're here. Now the party really can start. Jonathan's 2 cousins, which I ain't heard much from him in a while. I think he did just actually post a video. But like I said, I'm going to throw Norm on there because he's one of our Florida guys. Old Tom, Rambler 69. Pretty much any of our guys who live in Florida and anyone who's going to be affected by the hurricane or currently affected by the hurricane, please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And I'll kind of get into that. There will probably be a fuck your feelings tonight, and it's going to be maybe lukewarm to semi-lit. So we'll sit there. I'll hurry up. Paul over at Styrene Relics, Chuck Jorgensen's father and his niece. Oh, excuse me. Gary over at Blue Ridge Model, Melinda Baines. And then Mr. James Darby, Frizzo and family, Mr. Doug Hensley, Dart over at Dart Cave. Hey, what's going on, Mike? How we doing? Welcome to the party. And then these are some, well, let's see. We got Richard Procary's stepfather, James Morris, Steve Stenard, Steve, small scale RCs, but I think he's actually getting a little better. Edward Leonard and his family, Stephen over at Scale Speed Works, Tim Nolan over there at Tim Nolan Rat Daddy Studios, his daughter, Mark over at Blue Street Customs, his father's in Alberta, and then of course Donnie Griffin, Papa Dan, and yeah, and then we got some of the fellas I ride with the CVMA, Mrs. Ski, Rob, Sidecar Bob, Sarge, Ozzy, which is already kind of past. We did a ride for him a couple months ago. It was up there out of our 19.2 chapter. I got to get with Jess. Hopefully her mom's doing better. Bandit, his wife. And if there's anyone else that needs to get put on the lift and stuff like that, oh, you ain't kidding. There's always something to bitch about, Kevin. But anyway, if there's anyone else who needs like prayers or whatever, let me know. I can get them put on the list. Yeah. Get them put on the list and get some prayers and thoughts out to them and stuff like that. So I'm going to take a quick moment of silence here. Say a prayer. Say some words of thought, grandeur, and amen. All right. Yep, I've already got Marcy's dad on there, so got that. I know she's moving and stuff like that. Last I knew, she had her. Exactly. That's one of the things I was going to kind of bring up with as far as tonight and stuff like that. True story, Jason. That's like I said, Florida's about ready to kind of get fucked. So yeah. No, that's kind of where I was getting ready to touch base on, was with some of what's going on down there. Is what's going on down south and how our government and stuff like that is nice. So I got a text message from Daniel and stuff like that, aka Lord Zod / Munch Mile Man 72. Let me change cameras and pull this up. Side camera transition, and there. So this is a 3D printed I want to say Deep Space Nine, but I know I'm wrong. Daniel, I'm not a Trekkie, but Daniel 3D printed I thought there was more pictures. Yeah. There it is. There is actually Yep, shuttle pod, runabout shuttle pod. So anyway, also that kind of reminds me too. Oh, nice. And I also went to the calling hours for my Uncle John yesterday, and I got a picture of my cousin and stuff like that. Nice. And that's a build that Daniel's doing for Boyd over at Trekworks. There's a picture of me, of my cousins. Yeah, I was on the bike yesterday, so when I got home, it was put a lot of miles on a bike, almost 300, but it's neither here nor there. But yeah, so I don't know. He probably sent that yesterday, but I'm probably just now getting it. So anyway, all right. Yes, sir. Boyd was definitely a good dude. I didn't see a lot of his stuff, but at the same time, all right, let me switch over to multi-camera here. And oh, dumbass, you got to hit transition first. Hey, there we go. Welcome to the messy bench. And I will probably do a hangout tonight just because it's been like that. So, if you... Oh, wait. Hold on. That's what I forgot. I forgot to do the fuck your feelings. God damn it. All right. We're getting... No, thank you. I appreciate it. And believe it or not, I actually work a lot with model cars, but I also, like, this is one that I'm kind of working on. If I can get the picture right. I'm kind of working on right now, but it's got a lot of custom work done to it that I'm trying to, but anyway, I do appreciate it when I get that. No shit. That's funny there, Kevin Smith. Hell yeah. So, yeah, no kidding, right? The house will definitely be next. So that'll be going up for sale. So let me change over here to this. We'll get this knocked up and out of the way. Why is my thing off? All right. Oh, there we go. I forgot to put share screen, dumbass. There we go. All right. So basically, this is kind of... This is what I want to share. So everybody knows and stuff like that. Smart locks ain't really that smart. And if somebody can hack them locks, they can get in. So, right? So anyway, why the hell is that like that? It should not be like, it should be smaller. Ah, there we go. That's better. Now you can actually kind of read that. So here is we're talking about the government. We're also going to be talking about the hurricanes. At least this one has currently happened, which is Hurricane Helene, or Helene, however. Might as well just call it Helene, because that's what it was. It was hell. Now, with that being said, we should have FEMA be ready at any time to provide for our people. We should have money in the fucking till, if not more, in case of national emergency of what happened. Now, our government is fucking us. Now, give me 2 seconds. Let me get caught up on the chat. Okay. Nice. So I guess I'm not the only one. Hey, Rick Zink, what's going on? Yeah, exactly. What's a bench? You don't need that. But anyway, so this here was something that I looked up. So How much money? Now, FEMA. You know what FEMA is supposed to do? They're supposed to protect federal management or federal emergency management agency. That is their sole purpose, is if there's a national emergency, aka hurricane, floods, storm, us as taxpayers are supposed to have that fucking money so that they can help out and provide the resources that we need. Oh yeah, exactly. And that's going to be one of the other things that I'm going to bring up here in a second. I'm alluding to that. So, with that being said, where did a bunch of FEMA money go to? Thank you, Frank. You're already getting ahead of me. Damn. Y'all are informed. That's what I love about you guys, is you guys are informed. Like, it's, yes, thank you, Frank. You, like I said, you're getting a little ahead, but you guys kind of know where I'm going with this. Damn, am I really that obvious? Holy shit. All right, so we're back to FEMA. We're supposed to have this money. As a tax-paying citizen, this money is supposed to go for us, not to go to fucking Ukraine or spend billions of fucking dollars on illegal fucking aliens, criminal invaders. And yes, that is exactly what they are. Criminal invaders. They did not come across legally. But yet, FEMA right here spent over $1 billion for shelter and services program for border of illegal invaders, criminal invaders who totally went around. Now, however, do these two sources I really believe? Not really. One of them is MSNBC.com and the other one is Snoops. Now, we all know that the fucking federal government and stuff like that has exactly. So you get the drift. And since you're Canadian, I feel sorry that you guys have communist Comrade Trudeau up there. That guy needs a fucking go. Apparently, I was corrected the other day. I kind of like Pierre Poilievre, but I'm not 100% sure on him. But he seems like a pretty solid guy, but I guess he's a conservative, not part of, I just found out the PPC is like the People's Party of Canada, which I guess I was corrected when I made a comment on someone's post. But anyway, that's either here nor there. So, they spent all this money out of the FEMA funds to house and these illegal criminal invaders. Why are they sitting there not spending it? And they also send us money over to fucking Ukraine. Why did we spend $67.5 billion sending money to Ukraine to be laundered for the fucking federal government to not help its own people, to pay for fucking Ukrainians? Now, I get it. Don't get me wrong. You know, Ukraine's got their own fucking headaches. I spent a year in Ukraine in 17, 18, and I have my own reservations and stuff like that. True story, Rick. Also an election year. They got to have all them extra voters and shit like that to vote for the fucking camel toe, who, if you're going to... Yeah, exactly. I seen another video on that, Frank, too. Another guy, I can't remember his channel name, but he was talking about the Tamiya spray up there in Canada, how they don't have it, or something going on up there with it. But that's not part of Fuck Your Feelings. It's everything we got going on here is part of the Fuck Your Feelings. But it just pisses me off that everybody... Hey, Ernie, what's going on? How you guys doing down there? Yeah, exactly. How does she have all this fucking money? How do all these politicians have this fucking money? Well, that's because Comrade fucking Camel Toe there doesn't know or respect. She's a fucking straight up communist. She's about fucking brain dead. And, you know, what really gets me is that us as a people, well, not everyone us as a people, but a lot of us have let this shit fly. And this shit should not have been flying. Exactly. Thank you. That's where I was kind of going. It could be used on our own infrastructure. Good deal, Ernie. Glad to hear it. Well, I mean, she never served Kevin, so they don't care. Yeah, no, don't. Well, here's the other story too, Frank. So, believe it or not, we got fucking illegals coming in out of Canada. So we're actually like everyone's worried about the southern border. Huh. No shit. Nice. Anyway, no. So, and we're actually getting invaded from the north too. But they're a bunch of like Iranians, Middle Eastern, military age males coming in from the north. There's a lot of people coming up from the south. They want the votes. There is going to be blood spilled on this soil. That I'm telling you right now, no matter who gets in, there will be blood spilled. And this is my opinion. There is going to be like shit that pops off. They already tried assassinating Trump twice. What makes you think they won't stop at anything to stop anyone else from fucking around? Yeah, exactly. $750 a person. That's just like, what the hell are you going to do with that? Like what they did to the people in Hawaii. It's like, fuck. You fucked Hawaii up and noticed the millionaires and shit like that. Notice the millionaires ain't got to pay. The big elite motherfuckers. Oh, no, they ain't got to pay. Shit, no. They're just there and can go in and buy the land up cheap. That wouldn't surprise me, Rick. They probably would steal it just to go up there. Hey, Fafa, what's going on? Yeah, no, it's definitely a master reset plan. So, kind of doubling back here a little bit, kind of going on Hurricane. They are actually arresting people and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. And they're coming right across because I live right in New York, so it's nothing. I mean, I'm east of Buffalo by about 2.5, almost 3 hours, depending on how fast I fucking drive. And I mean, I'm far enough away from the city. I mean, I'm dead nuts right in the middle of the state. So people are going to fuck around and find out up here and realize that, you know, it's going to be one of them things that people are going to have to learn that, you know, fuck around, I'm going to find out. So, anyway, they had, oh yeah, just hang on. It's definitely going to be wild. So why are we helping all these other countries and stuff like that with their own fucking problems? We should be taking care of our own first and then worrying about the rest of the world. There has already been an attack, you know, okay, get it. 9/11 did have some inside work, you know, CIA, whatever. I mean, I still got my own mixed emotions on that just because of where I was, what I was doing. But like I said, kind of getting a little off tangent here. But that's the whole thing about fucking feelings is we can go anywhere because I am an equal opportunity fucker. So, but going back to the hurricanes, why is the government not sending the aid down there that it needs? Why are soldiers waiting for Title 10 orders to get put on active duty? This shit should have been, these are our own fucking people. You know, you see some of these fucking left-wing fucking retards that are saying, oh, well, look at how, oh, the storm came through and killed a bunch of fucking people in red territory. Oh, they're a bunch of racists. We got a bunch of Nazis from this hurricane. Are you fucked? Like, seriously, are you that fucking brain dead? I mean, that's what college education gets you anymore. This is true. What's going on, Ryan? How we doing? Why is, yes, exactly. And I already know the answer, but it's a fuck your feelings. And I was going to touch on this last week and didn't really get around to it because I was at the casino. I didn't win any money, but, yeah, exactly. They should be fucking donating. It's like, hey, Ukraine, remember all that fucking money we gave you? Get that shit back. That wasn't yours. But now that it's been laundered and stuff like that, so. Oh, you ain't kidding. She definitely did. That's almost as bad as what they did with Joe Biden offering the Hawaiians and shit like that down there. And there was also something I seen. There's a guy that I follow on Instagram. So basically, it's actually like weather pattern patents. Let me see if I can pull this up. Holy shit, I can't believe I've already been. Man, I've been ranting for a hot minute. No, there we go. Let me see, pull this guy up. Come on, load up, fucker. Dun 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 dun. Post. Yes. All right. Here we go. Let me see if I can full screen this. All right. So I think if it did it right. Yes. Holy shit. It worked. Hey, what's going on, Chuck? How we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, copy. All right, so this here, if I can actually, let me see, make this full screen. So on this particular thing, so these are different. No, you're not crazy. These slides are U.S. patents from U.S. Patent Office on weather modification and cloud manipulation. You're welcome. So starting back, patent 0462795, July 16th, 1891. Method of producing rainfall. So even through the 20s, process and apparatus for production of intense artificial clouds and fogs and mist. So this goes through all the different patents of the different stuff that they're doing for, let's see, October 13th, 1959, method for dispersing natural atmospheric fogs and clouds. These are all patents that they've been working on. Cloud seeding, December 13th, 1960, cloud seeding, carbon dioxide bullet. Aerial insecticide dusting device, May 30th, 1962. Let's see. Oh, this sounds like a 125. 1969, Rainmaker, patent number 3429507. Trapped electronic magnetic radiation communication system, 3445844, 20 May of 1969. Let's get a little bit closer and stuff like that, but these are all different ways for U.S. patents from the office on weather modification and cloud manipulation. So this right here tells me that let me get caught up here with the chat. Apologize, I'm trying to bounce off. Exactly. Oh, hell yeah. Well, cheers to him and thank him for his service. I worked with some of the Canadian guys and stuff like that. Great dudes. I worked a lot with the Wreckme guys. They were actually the Dragoons out of Petawawa when I was in Ukraine in 1718. So I've worked with some of them guys. Great fucking group of dudes. Great fucking dudes. Regardless, whatever happens, soldiers are gonna soldier regardless. So here we go. June 20th, 1995. Method to hinder the formation and to break up overhead atmospheric inversion, enhance ground level air circulation, and improve urban air quality. Patent number 5425413. June 20th of 95. Oh, where the hell was it? Let's see. Oh, let's go back to see if they had one from 2001. 2000. Hey, here we go. August 28th, 628-1972. August 28th, 2001. Method and apparatus for measuring particle size distribution. November 2nd. 20003 or yeah 200-300-85296. November 2nd, 2001. Hurricane and tornado control device. Hurricane and tornado control device. Why does that sound familiar? Hey, there is my boy, dear Sarge. Fuck yeah, bud. Oh, no shit. That's fucking cool. Small world. So he's up there with the Dragoons then, right? Hell yeah. Yep, a lot of lithium in them hills. No shit. Good deal. That's fucking small world. Old dear Sarge is in here. Welcome to the party. We are here. Right, exactly. So, like I said, like this is something that a guy posted all the different patents for weather manipulation. You think the fucking government and stuff like that? I'm telling you, the government is out to fucking kill us. You know, it might seem all nice and innocent, but the minute you start giving away, you know, all your rights, you cannot get them back. Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Why do you think they're targeting them places in the South? The government's trying to come in, make it a disaster area, and I'll have to do a little bit of research on this, but I don't know. Kevin Smith, you're from Ohio. Do they have lithium mines in Ohio where they had the train derail up there? If they have lithium mines in Ohio where they derailed the train, just saying, they got to do it. Yep, exactly, Ryan. Fear and control and stuff like that. Oh, shit, yeah. That's fucking awesome. Actually, you know what? Funny story. I do actually have one of the signals ranks. I traded one of my sergeant stripes for one of the guys with the from, yeah, no shit, yeah. Fuck yeah, that's cool. Hell yeah. Man, this is awesome. That's what I'm talking about. I'll have to see if I can. Yeah, no, it definitely ain't a new plan, but it's definitely just trying to bring awareness to it and putting that malignant cunt Kamala. Well, she's already in there, and she's gonna do something. She should have already fucking done it. So anyway, enough about that. I don't know how I'll be able to do this, but let me see if I can drop the link and you come in and hang out. Hey, Chuck. Yeah, no, that's not a problem. Hopefully everything's all right. And like I said, we missed last week. I was busy doing stuff last week, so I'll get the link and stuff like that. So, no, actually, oh yeah, he did, but he was sitting at the beach. Hey, that's all right. Hey, if you want to walk through naked, like I said, it does not bother me. Y'all are lucky I got fucking shorts on, so, and that's why I'm sitting down. I know, that's right. It's almost work time for you. But yeah, we'll definitely, like I said, looking forward to next weekend and stuff like that, Sarge, because yeah. Nice. Holy shit. So yeah, you got a little bit of pull there. That's fucking awesome. There ain't nothing like pulling some rank. I love it. Fucking love it. All right, let me see if I can drop this into the chat. So this will actually bring it onto the restream. So I can have up to 10 people. Let me go through and post this to on the YouTube pin message. And of course, I got nobody on this side, so let's. All right, we are over here. All right, awesome. Let me see if I can. I don't know if it'll work over here or not, but let me see. We'll paste this, and can I pin this message? Pin this message. Hey, there we go. All right, so yay, that's cool. Okay, so the pinned message is there. Not sure about it, but good deal. Good deal. I'm just trying. I'm. This is my second week, so I'm. Chuck, what's going on, brother?
Not much. How you doing?
Well, we're holding our own. Last week was not bad. Grabbed a bunch of shit out of T's storage unit to her and her daughter so that she can get rid of it. And we stopped Tioga Downs. I seen Dylan for a little bit after we went to the casino. Between me and T, we spent $40, and they fucking stole our money. So, you know, but it was only $40. So $80 between the two of us, you know. It sucks.
Well, casinos are in the job of making money for themselves, not making you rich.
I know, but I'm not gonna lie. For $15, the buffet was good though. I killed the buffet, so
got your money's worth out of the buffet.
Oh, I definitely got the money's worth out of the buffet because I figured they'd fuck me at the on the games there. So,
yep,
nice. Okay, good deal. Glad it showed up over there on Rumble.
You on Rumble now too?
Yeah, I just started. It's kind of like my second live stream. I've only got 3 videos up there. I got to work on posting some shit up there because it's actually kind of cool. I'm trying to expand, I guess.
Is it similar to like the YouTube dashboard kind of concept, or
I'm actually, believe it or not, I've just got them both streaming through my StreamYard, and I'm using my OBS for cameras and backgrounds. So,
right. And then you just set where you want it to go out to, and it can go to multiple platforms.
Right. The other white meat. There's nothing wrong with that. White meat's better than dark meat. Well, it depends on if you're a mud shark, but that's another story. Oh! See, I can say that type of shit on Rumble, and not
I heard
get
it was
fucked
all
up.
pink on the
Shit on
inside.
fucking, you know, you lube, and I get fucked for saying like mud shark or even faggot. There, the big F word. There we go.
Why would you want to talk about a cigarette?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Let alone a weary worker.
Right. But yeah, no, actually, so even Daniel and stuff like that is over there on Rumble, which is like pretty cool. So maybe try something different.
I got on Rumble when they first started out, but there wasn't a whole lot there, and I just never got back to it.
If you got it, we'll have to try. Maybe we'll run that.
I was on Rumble, way back when they started deleting all like the Red Pill and all the other channels on YouTube.
Yeah.
The big exodus.
Yeah, the big ones. Yeah.
They took out X22 report, and the only place I could find it was on Rumble. And I've been signed up on Rumble ever since.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just dabbling in it right now. I'm trying to, so yep, get the slip inside. Yes, that's right. But remember, pork is pink before you grill it, and then it turns white.
So have you heard of the X22 report?
The X22 report. I'm trying to remember which one that is. I don't. That's a Canadian one, I believe so. That's a Canadian one, right?
No.
No. Oh, X22.
The X22 report. It's only on Rumble. It might be on like BitChute.
I may have Donnie. What's up, buddy? Let me go check it out here quick.
But he does 2 of them a day. One of them is basically all the QAnon bullshit from back in the day.
Back in the day. Okay, yeah, because I like
and then the second one he does is a shorter 20-minute video or so about the financial status.
Actually, you know what? I just
like the world central banks right and shit like that. And
I just got him followed over on the Rumbles. So
hell yeah, give him a listen someday. He does some really good shit.
Holy shit, I got 6 people watching over here on the Rumbles. To the 6 people over on the Rumble, I appreciate you. Thank you. And
does it tell you how many you got to have at a consistent basis before you can go to the next stage?
I don't know. I know I did have the live stream, but I didn't do one last week. But the week before, I had it set up and tried doing multi-platform because I could do that from the StreamYard, which is good. So with that, but I went to go try to activate it. That's what was taking kind of so long to get the satellites up there to mesh up and get what I needed to. But yeah, it was like weird trying to get it, but I got it all working through. Hey, what's going on, Eric? How are we doing?
Do you hear what the definition of Kamala Harris in Indian is?
No.
Nasty
Come
curry.
all over her ass.
Come over her ass. Love it. What's going on?
How do you think she got ahead in politics?
Well, exactly. Big Brad Willie Brown.
And Montel Williams before that.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Shit. I forgot about good old Montel. That old jarhead was dipping his fucking stick in that. Ugh. I mean, that thing probably had more miles than the last 3 fucking trucks I owned, so.
Yeah, she's been ridden more than Seattle Slew.
Hell yeah, and that's exactly what it is. Teamwork makes a dream work. Even if it's a wet dream, it's still a dream. Oh, shit. Mr. Leadhead, what is going on? How the hell we doing? Welcome. No problem. Take your time. We'll be here for a while.
Hey,
you're
Donnie.
driving in your car or whatever. But, yeah, if you want to, jump in there, Sarge, and, just do the audio part. Like I said, all I got to do is just click on that link I got pinned at the top, and you should be able, yes, there it is. Best 15 minutes of blowjob is best part of blowjob is 15 minutes of silence. Fucking love it. Diddy. Well, yeah, we know Diddy was dirty. I mean, because Diddy was like didn't kid. Like, why would? Well, we all know why, but you
He
know,
diddying around with them kids.
yep, diddying around with the kids. So, let me change cameras here, and we'll go this way. Yeah, there we go. Hey, I remember that transition this time. Ain't that fucking fancy?
He's progressing, folks. Watch out.
Yes, I'm getting better. Holy hell. We're
Getting
working
progressive.
with the car insurance there. Okay. I don't know why I'm messing around with these. Don't want that. That's all right. So, oh, that's right. Yep. Pedophiles for the wood chipper, 2024.
Hell
Actually,
yeah.
before then. So,
Good place to put them.
hell yeah. Exactly. My humor is so dark that it picks cotton.
They still do that?
Yeah. Actually, I seen a video and stuff like that. There is this white guy that was talking about reparations. I can't remember if it was on Rumble or YouTube, but it was fucking hilarious. He's like standing there, he walks up a piece of cotton and like picks it, said, "Now, that was easy. You don't need no fucking reparations." I was like, yes. But I can't remember if it was probably on Rumble. Because something like that on
Yeah, I think that would get banned on YouTube.
like banned. So, well, yeah, that's what I mean. You had to pick it somehow, especially when you're youth. I mean, shit, that's what y'all did in the South because it grew good down there. You didn't have a lot. You didn't have big textile mills.
I think the only people that deserve reparations are anybody that never worked in the government.
Well, that would leave me out, but you know,
Well, your military is not included because just because they're run by the government doesn't mean they're government.
no, that's true. That is
Just
true.
because you're a GI making it government issue doesn't make you a government worker.
True.
You know, it's the bureaucrat bullshit that make the laws that spend our money. Those are the people that should
We
give
were
us
just the
our
green
money back.
peons.
Yep.
We were the green peons.
Yep. The green peon.
Do I have to be green?
So that's what. That's right.
Army, you do.
Yep.
I mean, I'd rather not be peed on either. But
All right, so I need to drill. Oh, I already got the holes drilled. Okay. Now I just got to cut a couple. I got to make a couple small hydraulic lines for my rock.
It's going to take you for a quick walk over here.
All right, sounds good.
I took and redid my painting area.
Ooh, that looks good. Here, I'll put you up. I'll blow you up on the fulls.
kablooey! Oh,
Yeah.
Anyhow, oops. If I don't cover the camera up. Got the paint booth, Vallejo, and a couple others up above it. I got a whole mess of Createx over here, other acrylics down here, stuff up here. All my lacquer is in this corner over here. Still got some work to do, but we're getting there.
Holy shit, you're getting there. Holy hell, it's better than.
is that what retirement allows you to do?
Yes.
What's that?
Is that what retirement allows you to do?
Yeah, and this is all recycled wood. I haven't bought anything other than a couple of little trim pieces.
Oh no, there goes your model budget.
I don't think. Yeah, exactly. Civil servants are the military. That's true. No unions, no work. No work to rule. Yep.
And this is the only thing that's been painted in it so far.
Wow. That's actually progressing along really nice. That's.
I took a little break on it when I was doing the paint booth there.
Right. Well, no, that's what I mean. You gotta do that. I mean, shit.
It wasn't working for me the way it was, so I had to change it.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. You get that sometimes. You get that on the big jobs. I mean, I got to do mine, but I've also got one. Well, I've only got 2.5 projects up here right now. I did have 5 at one point, so I cut down the clutter a little bit, not much. Mr. Radcliffe, how are we doing this evening?
Believe it or not, I cleared just about everything off of the bench work area here,
Wow.
except for the bike.
Well, yeah, I should probably pull mine out. I did a little bit the other day, but I should have known better and leave well enough alone when I started getting into the photo etch.
Uh,
I think I showed that the week before there and stuff like that. And I'll tell you something, it's oh no shit. Frank's got a huge Vallejo paint rack with wheels on it, but he ain't got no room for it. So Frank's
Does
out.
it come fully loaded for the price of just the rack?
paint not included in the rack.
Yeah.
Well, then that ain't no good. I mean, if I want a rack, I can open up a Playboy magazine and find a rack.
Right. Where you find a store that's going out of business or something like that, and
If you look at it long enough, it becomes your eye rack.
Yeah.
all right, what do we got? I love it. That's awesome. Okay, guys, Mary Guy joke. How do you know your wife is dead? Sex is the same, but the dishes keep piling up in the sink.
And you ain't got no laundry. You ain't got no laundry.
Oh, it's free, no paint. So rack's free, no paint.
Is that delivered or sent?
Oh, really? Okay. Well, you should have my number there, Eric, if you need to, reach out and stuff like that. So, oh, what the hell's going down in the city is sitting there fucking. What the? Huh. Oh, that's right. They finally get a doctor to fucking square you away there, Mark, or what? I got a general idea because I think we talked a couple months ago here on PlayStation 4 there when I was on there before I did back when I did the Wreckfest thing. I don't know. That's something I gotta figure out as far as trying to do that on Rumble on the PS4. But I know they do a lot of the gaming on actual computer stuff. And I know I've said it before and I'll say it again. I just got to start putting my money where my mouth is and actually maybe try to do the actual gaming on there because I got a fancy, probably now outdated fucking fancy PC and got a Steam account.
By the time they get it up for sale, it's outdated.
Right?
Well, if you haven't bought any new AAA games, any computer you have up to that point should be just fine. But now, if you went out and bought the newest Call of Duty release or something, then you're fighting over tenths of seconds with frame rate anyway. So unless you got the top of the line best pro gamer computer that's FPS dependent, then what's the fuck's the difference? But
Right.
I mean, if you're just playing Wreckfest,
that.
if all you're doing is playing Wreckfest on PC, what you have is already going to work fine.
Damn, Mark. Shit, that sucks. Better put a boot in that ass.
Well, he'll make somebody a nice wife someday.
Well, see, I actually have an actual regular dishwasher. That was one of the things that came with the house when I bought it. Because I bought, like I said, when I bought my double wide, it came with all the appliances. So I'm like, hell yeah, that's cool. It's got a dishwasher in it.
Just because you don't have to hand scrub them doesn't mean you still don't got to load and unload it.
Right, exactly.
It still take just as long. And depending on what's on it, it probably still ain't even half as clean.
Nice. That's actually pretty cool, Mark. Hell yeah.
Yep. You know how to make your dishwasher work faster? Burn her ass with a cigarette butt.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, here, I thought you were going to say gummies. Just feed her some gummies. She'll go to work and not even know what she's doing.
Yeah. Yep. No, I still do it too. I mean, shit. I probably should do it more often than I do, but at the same time, it's like I'm not the one with OCD, so she's got OCD, which I sometimes use to my advantage. Because if I let shit sit long enough, it just miraculously fucking
It gets done.
it gets done. So
Well, if it has to sit long enough, then she ain't got OCD.
oh no. She'll it drives her nuts, but she gives
Yeah, see, with OCD, it won't drive you nuts. It'd get done right now.
well, yeah, that's what I mean. It does. It's yeah. She does have OCD because, like I said, I'll go through clean the house, and apparently, how I clean the house ain't good enough. So
And that's why you don't clean the house. You let her do it, because why do it twice?
exactly. That's why I do it.
Why fuck with your self-esteem when you go and do a job and then they don't like it and they have to do it again? Well, then just fucking do it in the first place and quit bitching at me.
Oh shit! Mr. Radcliffe just picked himself up a unique rare kit, 57 Mercury Turnpike Cruiser, and that is that styrene or is that resin? Oh, it looks like a resin body actually. Yep, that is true, Eric. He's doing everything.
Just saw a news broadcast that used that 4-letter word that's coming up.
No,
Yep.
Yep.
I'm okay with snow. I'm not so okay with work. One's a bad word. The other one's a swear word.
Right.
Sadly, one implies the other, but whatever.
Yeah, snow means work.
Yeah.
Shoveling, plowing, snow blowing, throwing out salt, slipping on my ass. Yeah.
And old Manny over there, Manny Scale Modeling and stuff like that, he's been busier in a one-legged man and ass kicking contest.
Do they still have
Hey,
ass
what's going
kicking
on, Chris?
contests?
How's it going?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Seating.
How we doing?
Hell yeah. Good times. Yeah, there's actually some other guys and stuff like that that actually do the scale modeling and stuff like that that are up in Canada too. Right, Kevin? I hear you there. Model House Resin. Okay. That's who made that body. That's fucking cool as shit, not gonna lie. Retired, retarded, same thing. I had one of the guys fucking laughing his ass off the other day when I said that.
Not retarded, special.
I'm working on running. These are kind of small lines, but all right, come on.
So are those the leaf springs off the USA one?
Yes. Yep, they are the leaf springs off the USA one that I finally put in there. And I decided to go with a flat black on the frame instead of semi-gloss, because I'm going to probably go over it with a little bit of dirt and some weathering. But it is going to be a pavement princess with the way the wheels are on it. And like I said, I took took semi truck axles out of a kit and converted them. Got
Super
the line
singles?
brake on there.
Super singles.
Yep, it's got the super singles with the 22.5 and super single. So, I also got, that's something I was going to share too. Actually, this kit right here, I was actually kind of looking at. Oh, dumbass, you got to actually share it if you're going to try to share it. Duh. Hey, what's going on, Marcy? How we doing? So there's this kit for our friend dear Sarge there. This here is actually a Jeep Willys MB. He was on I believe it was a mission down in, let me pull up the text message. And this here is this Jeep. It's a Jeep Willys MB. And they had it while they were down there. I got a commission build kind of coming up and stuff like that for him. But I had found it. We got talking. Let me get into the emails here or the Texas messages.
Is that 143 or is that 124?
It should be 135. So it was sorry, he did an AT up in New Brunswick, CFB Gagetown back in 1989, and that was the Jeep that they had. So there is also one of Dear Sarge's videos that he had made where he was a voiceover for Transformers, and his character played the Hound, which was the Jeep and stuff like that. It was pretty.
You
pretty
ain't
cool,
nothing but a hound dog.
Yep, gotta watch it. That's kind of bull.
Oh,
Oh, nice! You got the takeouts. Sweet.
Huh.
Yeah, that's 135 one. So
Bob. I was gonna say I didn't think you had a girlfriend.
oh, that's fucking awesome, Bob. Fucking love it. That's all we do. We just love cutting up here and stuff like that. Oh,
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah, if you need erection help, maybe look at something a little sexier.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing is, though, I would never
Agreed.
take the blue pill because I'm afraid I'd get it stuck in my throat and I'd have a stiff neck. Ah. Ugh. What the man? No, I just got a text message from Jeff Felly. That's oh, he's got a hell of a score here.
Ooh, Jeffy.
Yeah, Fafa did.
He ain't got nothing else to spend his money on, so he's always buying kits.
Right. Well, they call him the Grail Hunter for a reason. I'm just saying. You know, he finds all sorts of cool scales. Let's see.
You ain't found my grail yet.
Oh, hold on a second. Make sure that will go this way. Oh, get it. So that one looks like a hearse. We got a 76 Ventura MPC kit. We got a trailer, fire rescue ambulance, which is a Johan kit. Yeah.
That's a heavenly hearse. It's got the engine in the front and the engine in the back.
Yep. And he's got a blue printer service trailer, and it looks like a Ford Mustang too, or street custom. Yeah, the Mustang too. Nice little score there. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, never mind that. So I was like sitting there. I was like, it was weird. All right, Eric, take care. Thanks for dropping by. You got my number, so if you need to get a hold of me and shit like that, you know, want to chat and stuff like that, let me know.
Hey guys, I got something to ask you. I keep hearing both stream YouTube and Rumble at the same time, and they're delayed.
You should have them on mute if you're in.
Yeah, if you're in
the stream.
StreamYard, mute the stream itself. You could still have them open, just mute them.
Yeah.
Mute the stream itself.
Yep. Like the YouTube stream, mute it.
Yeah, you can come on in.
And also, if you go to the StreamYard chat, it connects all of them onto one instead of having to.
Yep. Instead of going
somebody type something that you can't see, it's like, well, where the fuck is it?
So,
no, but I hear it like.
All right, no problem, Marcy. We'll be here for a while. I mean, I'm left to my own devices. I might have to take Gunther out, but he has been really quiet. So,
yeah, you should only hear us talking live.
No, on StreamYard, I hear everything twice, and with 5-10 second delay.
Huh.
Well, if you're in just StreamYard, you should hear it live as it's being said, which means turn off the audio for YouTube or Rumble or whatever.
I hear echoes and I hear both things. Like, I assume I'm hearing both streams. Maybe Sarge got an open app or something, because I hear.
No, because we would all hear it.
Again, 5 seconds later.
We would all hear it. Are you on a phone or a computer? Are you on a phone or a computer?
I'm on my laptop.
Huh.
Without headphones, right? So you're hearing the audio out of it, which it's picking up and throwing back out at you again.
Right.
What? Yes. I'm joining these guys' audio.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Audio.
Hey, hello.
I can hear you.
Salute.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Beautiful.
That's what it is.
So now you can hear us without a playback, right?
No, I'm still hearing a playback. There's like a 5 second delay and everything gets repeated. So, you know what?
Huh. Well, I don't know if it's because I'm using
no, I think it's only on his end, because it's not doing it to me. Chuck's not doing it, you know.
Yeah.
Try hopping out and jump back in real quick.
I will. I'll do that right now.
Because sometimes when you change a setting, it don't take effect until the return.
I know with mine, I know I gotta jump back and forth and stuff like that from.
There you go, Cliff. This will give you an idea what it's going to look like when it's done. Guy will be wrecking and rolling through the grass while the bike's being totaled on the racetrack.
I love it. I love it. Hey, what's going on, Andy? How we doing? Welcome.
What?
Okay.
So you're actually going to put the Marlboro stickers on that one then?
Yep.
Cool.
Doing it up as Kenny Roberts.
All right, so I figured out what my problem was. I opened the stream to get the link, and I left the stream open. So yeah, I'm a boomer. I'm learning.
No, that's all right. Hey, this is what we're doing.
We all start somewhere.
Yes, and unfortunately for me, it's the back of the line.
Yeah, you're caught up now.
Yeah, at least I hear only one of you guys now. There's no delayed or anything. So.
Beautiful. That awesome. Yay, we figured it out.
Yes. Yeah, that's why we're telling you, if all you had to do was open the other tab and mute it, then you'd have never heard or had to do anything.
Yeah, because I've got actually the Rumble and YouTube open right now, but they're muted in the background. The tabs are open, they're just muted, so no sound, because I had to figure that out the hard way, too, the first time I did this with the Rumble, because I had them both going, and it was, oh my God.
So, hi, boys. I'm Credence Gold, also known as Christian. I live in Ottawa, Canada, and I'm already friends with Dear Sarge. And the other Sarge, the GI one, actually was on my stream a couple weeks or last week, and I started following him, and this is my first shot at it, and here I am, guys.
Well, welcome.
No,
Thank you.
welcome. Appreciate
Good to
it.
meet you, man.
I was listening to you on the bike. I couldn't say much in the chat because I was on the bike because it's not like you're in a cage. In a car, you could do that. You know, it's one of them things. On a bike, it's a little different to say, "Oh, were you texting?" No, I wasn't texting. Bullshit. I
No,
see your hand up
exactly.
here doing this.
No, but you know, like I met Dear Sarge 2 weeks ago. I met you last week, and
Yep.
as a Canadian, you American sergeants.
There you go.
are shit.
Gilly's a Canadian too. What's going on, Gilly? Model tank guy.
Then you got Mark at Blue Street Custom.
Mark at Blue Street Customs. Got Andrew over at Aries Styrene. He lives out like Toronto.
See, I'm from the Hornet's Nest. I'm from Ottawa, the nation's capital, where Justin Castro is from.
Oh Jesus! That's why I said that, brother.
Yeah, you know, they call it global warming, but our parliament's down the road. It's just a lot of hot air from our politicians.
Yep.
And Sarge, what you were saying earlier, you know, you were talking about Trudeau. He's a faggot. He's an asshole. He's a left, and it's not even his own thing. He's just a puppet like Biden. Okay,
He's a pandering putz.
Yep.
Exactly. But
I like
he just
that.
says he
Add
just
it to the
says
list.
what his handlers tell him to say. Okay, but Putiev, okay, he's the other side of the coin. You know what I mean? He's kind of like what you guys would call rhinos in the States.
Yep.
Republican in name only. Okay, yeah, because I'm 53 years old. I've been following politics. I remember Polyev was in Harper's government, or the government before Trudeau showed up, and the guy voted this and that. Like, he's pandering and all that. Like, he talks a mean streak, but like lawyers, words are cheap, right?
Yes.
So again, I don't have much faith for my country. And unfortunately, it's just the way it is. And unfortunately, that cocksucker, to use a term from Dear Sarge, that cocksucker still got 30-some% fucking support in Canada with all the fucking scandals and the stupidity. Blackface. You think that would have done anybody in? Blackface.
Yep.
Sorry, anyway, I'm not here to raid your stream with Canadian.
Oh, I don't care. Rate it. Like I said, I'm an equal opportunity.
No.
I believe in the First Amendment.
Blackface only counts as if you're taking somebody they want to get.
That's right. That's right. If the right people do blackface, it's okay. If the wrong people do blackface, then you're in trouble.
I saw some perfect blackface the other day. I was watching scare pranks and they paint their whole face black, and as their mate's in bed laying there in the dark, they kind of creep up on them. That's perfect place for blackface. Beyond that,
well, yeah, you want to camouflage your face. You don't want to be seen.
Anyway, it's just becoming stupid. Our society and our culture is just a shit. It's nice to see there's still some real people, and I'm not going to say American Canadians or anything, just real people, because there's real people everywhere, and they still believe in values, traditions, normalcy. Like, fuck me, everything's been turned on its head nowadays.
sadly, we're the minority spread out amongst all the masses of asses that are following the sheep to the slaughter, though.
Are we the silent majority?
Silent majority.
Well, either way you look at it, you either get the nonconformists who hate what they're fucking doing and stand up against it, or you get all the asleep sheep who just do it willingly without fucking thinking anything of it.
Yeah, asleep. Yeah.
Those are the masses of asses. That's the sheep to the slaughter. Oh, that's where everybody else is going. That's where I'm going. Why do you think Black Friday in stores for Christmas is fucking insane?
Yeah, and what's really insane is you get fucking door crashers, actual security guards getting trampled to death. Like,
well, I mean,
crazy.
All over a 65-inch flat screen TV.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's all the people who think they got to have the newest, the best, the latest, the cheapest, the whatever, instead of just being content with what you have and not going to fucking deal with the stupid fucktards.
All right. Well, now this is coming into one of my personal things. A man's worth is not measured in valuables or in material stuff. It's his family, his wife, his children, his friends. That's what a real man's worth is.
Well, personally, my worth is based on my self-esteem. Some days it's high, some days it's low.
that too, but like you.
But yeah, it's not based on anything external whatsoever.
Exactly.
And those are the masses of asses. They all think, oh, I got to look this way, or I got to take these pills, or I got to do this, or I got to submit to that. Or fuck if they do.
This is am I talking to Chuck or RPM?
RPM on that one.
Okay, sorry, RPM. Yeah, Chuck, you got the lower voice. Okay, RPM, let me tell you, I think that fashion is vanity for the idiots. Okay, anybody who needs to look like somebody else, you're a loser. You're a poser. You're a loser. My personal thing, maybe it's because I'm a Gen Xer. Everybody goes right, I go left. Everybody goes north, I go south. Fuck you, I am not like everybody else. Maybe it's.
Were you born at the end of the 60s or beginning of the 70s?
Born in August 30th, 1971. I just turned 53 a month and a bit ago.
I was born in 75, so I'm right there along with you.
Oh, wow,
I grew up in a time and an era where we didn't put up with this kind of stupid shit.
No. And you know what? Violence was not a hate crime. Violence was justified fucking attitude adjusting.
Amen.
Well, yeah, so was getting your ass spanked for disobedience to your parent.
Exactly. It wasn't abuse. It was called tough love. My mother and a freaking wooden spoon standing in the corner,
I had plenty of belts and even school teacher paddles with holes in them.
Oh yeah, the holes in them and stuff like that. Yeah,
My old man liked the extension cord.
Oh man,
that hurts.
extension cord.
How we doing?
I had to give up my stereo to my stepdad one day, and yeah, he grabbed the stereo, grabbed the cord, and whipped me across the chest with it. I'll never forgive him for that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I never had extension cord or belts or shit like that. My mom's wooden spoon on the knuckles and the ass, but excuse me, I was happy when my dad came home because my mom would quiet down and settle down. So that was a good thing. But again,
so he provided a little balance in there so she didn't get too far out of control.
Exactly, because
I'll have to look for that one then, Rick. That's pretty cool. 68 and the 72 game with the record. Huh.
Hey guys, I just thought of something. You mentioned violence. Have you noticed all of these cocksuckers pretend that words are violence, or using somebody's actual fucking gender as violence? They act like thoughts are fucking violence.
Yeah, but that's the master plan. Once upon a time, it used to be, especially in university, Sarge from the channel, not you, dear Sarge, but Sarge from the channel said it. Universities are indoctrination. It's fucking cultural Marxist. How can we protect you from this? Once upon a time, university was where you went to learn and exchange ideas and pull the First Amendment. You would talk openly about ideas
and progress your country with inventions and creations.
Exactly.
Thank you, Ken.
Exactly. Now opinions are to be shouted down. Okay, and who the fuck is doing the most violence? Certainly aren't normal libertarian / right wingers like us. It's all these fucking lefties. Like,
I think it's funny when somebody preaches at me, "Oh, you're not allowed to say that," but then they turn around and preach about free speech. Well, then I can fucking say that.
Do whatever I want. Your feelings have nothing to do with
that. But it's like what Sarge is saying. Words are violence. Hate speech. Free speech. Hate speech is free speech. You know what I mean? You can say anything. Like, my little girl is 17. She used to dance. And we have these fucking wingnuts, fucking lefty parents. And then we're friends with my wife and all that. Okay, and I said the word faggot. She, oh my God, that's so terrible and all. I said, no, it's not. Okay, well, I got a friend whose daughter is gay and all that. I said, listen, as a parent, you will never protect your child from all the evils in this world. So the best thing is to toughen up your child so she can go out and endure the evil of the world.
I think the world would be a lot better place if everybody had no choice but to read 20 words or even one page of a dictionary every fucking day.
Yes. Yeah, yes.
Because
And
the word fag means to make weary by hard work, and a
Old man
faggot
with a
is
bad
one
back.
who makes weary by hard work. It
I
has
gotta-
nothing to do with the fucking
That's
sexual
interesting. I
orientation.
follow you, Kenzie.
I got a better one for you. People should learn not to take themselves so fucking seriously and not be so fucking sensitive. For God's sakes, like,
oh my god,
get over yourselves, people. It's only words.
I was raised on sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Chuck. Agreed.
Well, even the sticks and the stones back then didn't hurt that bad because you were still playing with kids.
And again,
You know?
but again, I get people coming up to me. Oh, that guy insulted you. No, he didn't, because I don't really give a fuck about his opinion. So he can say whatever the fuck he wants. He's not insulting me. And why would I get insulted over some asshole's thought of me? So sorry,
what's really funny is the people
You don't
that
like the
are
way
saying,
I'm looking, look the other way.
pretty much.
the people that say, "Oh, you just offended me," do things that offend me twice as much up to that point, but I never call them out because
Okay.
it don't really offend me.
RPM, you were born in what, 74, 75? You remember back when we were growing up, you would never show weakness.
true story.
Showing weakness was very
Nowadays,
taboo.
it's easy to get butt hurt.
My dad raised me on the "shut up or I'll give you something to cry about" and "big boys
Yes.
don't cry."
Oh
So
yeah,
I had that mentality growing up of you can't say anything, can't do anything, gotta fucking suck it up.
Yeah, suck it up. And
Point blank.
You know what? My boy is 24. He's in the Canadian Army. I raise him kind of that way. Not that I'll give him something, but show no weakness. You're a man. And I do believe in gender roles. Yes, I know. Very controversial on YouTube.
Yeah.
Sarge, I hope your YouTube doesn't get trashed.
I'd be honest with you. When I initially started my YouTube, all right, I never thought this channel would grow up to it as did. I mean, I'm a fucking 42-year-old.
You're not quite even 700 yet, so they ain't even looking at you for this shit.
Yeah, but I'm also not that big for them to even look at me either.
Yeah,
So
until you're at
that's
or over 1,000, you're of no consequence to them whatsoever.
Right, exactly. But I don't care if I make 1,000, and if God forbid something happened, go ahead, cancel me. I don't care. I'll let this fucking channel walk away. No sweat off my balls.
Because this is just
know how to get a hold of me.
Because this is just a platform for you to share with your bros and enjoy yourself.
So when I initially started after my accident, I rolled a military truck back in 2020, got fucked up, hence I got the road name Roadkill. But anyway, that's getting off subject. So I was in a wheelchair 4.5 months, and I had a couple models around. So out of the 24 hours that I had in a day, I did 2 hours of physical therapy, and then I work on building models and watching YouTube, watching these guys build models.
Okay.
And I think I could do something like this. But I was still trying to get back, so I started a channel. Well, back then in 2020, I was able to figure out, and I was doing stuff from a laptop because the Army was under, the COOF pandemic. So we were still doing the Zoom meetings in the Army, National Guard at that time. So we still had to do classes and stuff like that. Most of the time when I was in the meetings, I just throw my fucking ACU top on and, fucking sit there.
I'm sitting near my jockey shorts.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like if I stood up, I was in short, whatever, right? We were supposed to do that as far as that. And then but I got around the live stream because you got to have 1,000 people to go live. So I tried it on my laptop. And since I was on an actual laptop or a hard computer, I was able to go live when other people weren't able to because they didn't have the 1,000 subs that you needed to go live. So I went around that. So I started doing live streams every Monday night. It's once a week because it's something to do. I had nothing to do. I figured, well, why not? I'll go hang out. A bunch of people could come in. I mean, it was pretty great.
Well, like I said, I met you last week, and
Yep.
I subbed to you. I think you subbed to me on Rumble,
Yep.
and notification just popped up tonight. I showed up, and let me tell you, sir, I'm pleasantly pleased. You guys rock, and you American sergeants are the shit, and that's coming from a Canadian. So there you go.
You guys, we had fun. Like I said, when I was up there, let me see if I can pull up.
I was impressed when you said Petawawa, and Dear Sarge went to Gagetown and all that. It's like, fuck.
Oh yeah,
you guys go around in a good way.
Hey, I've got a question for my other fellow Gen X guys. Like, most of our kids grew up wearing fucking bike helmets. Our generation never did that gay shit. Does anyone actually know anyone that got fucking brain damage from crashing on their bicycle and not wearing a fucking gay ass helmet?
Yes, everybody who votes Kamala and Justin Trudeau.
Well, I can verify numerous broken arms, legs, ankles, and wrists on jumping bikes and doing that shit, but not a one of us ever wore a helmet, and we're all more sane than half of society today.
right. Yeah, why
guys,
would you wear a helmet? I mean,
I got one better for you. I used to have lead paint in our house. Lead fucking paint, and I'm still here.
Lead paint. That's where the good stuff is.
When I was about 13, 14 years old, I rode in the back of a truck from New York to Florida and back again.
Yep. There we
And
go.
enjoyed
Back
the
of a
ride.
pickup truck.
And enjoyed the ride.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Okay, this might be a little shocking, but everything got pussified when women and weak men got to start making decisions. You know, like,
Oh yeah.
for example, you guys in the north would know this. Snow days. What the fuck was a snow day when I was a kid in the 70s? I walked to school.
That's the shit.
You know,
I was out trick or treating with snow up to my knees.
exactly. And my mom was a little paranoid. She would only be worried about the apples because back then they still would give apples.
Oh, the Eldar or whatever it was.
And razor blades and apples.
Oh
But,
yeah.
you know,
You
like,
remember the LR scare?
the what?
LR scare? The
Now, what is
pesticide
that?
they were putting on the apples?
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. But anyway, so when lawyers and women get involved, everything gets very bad. You know, like, again, snow days, not even, okay, a forecast of freezing rain. The buses are canceled. My daughter is home at school from school. You know, back in the day, I used to walk to school in the snow, not up hills 4 miles, none of that shit. But we went to school. We would never cancel. Fuck, we used to love it when it snowed because at recess we would go and make snowmen and play, make a fort and play.
We used to have snowball fights out in the play yard.
Oh
yeah,
hell
exactly.
There's never a second thought about it. Nowadays, the kids have a snowball fighting out in the play yard. The teachers are having a hemorrhage.
Yeah, and bullies have the right of way now, and now people call the cops on bullies. Believe it or not, back in my day, what are you watching? What are we watching?
Oh, okay. Being about working with Canada, so a couple of these pictures I'm trying to pull up. This is the Canadian record, their big Steyr, and we're doing recovery training in Ukraine in 17 and 18. I'm going to see if I can find.
You were in Ukraine in 17, 18? Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Now,
Sarge, we're doing multinational training. Let me see if I can find a good picture. That was just showing like out there with the Canadian equipment, and let's see, that's my pictures from Auschwitz.
And my son just was deployed before Christmas, right up till May this year. He was in Latvia with NATO, and if shit would have hit the fan, he would have been on the front with the RCR. He would have been on the front line with the Russians.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
True story. We should be all glowing in the dark. I'm trying to find I don't know. It might be in my other folder and stuff like that. I got some pictures of me, the actual like Canadians. That was just like their truck, and we were doing joint.
But Sarge, like you
training.
said, okay, it doesn't really matter where you're from. Like my son was serving with Italians, Spanish, Polish, and all that. It doesn't really matter where you're from. Like you said, Sarge, earlier in the stream, soldiers will soldier, right?
Regardless.
Exactly.
We still do the same crazy shit, and then when we get together, it just, you know, borderline Geneva Convention.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
Conventions.
Okay, Sarge, you were there in 1718. What are your thoughts on the band rights?
The band rights.
Yeah, that's the group. Those are Stefan Banderite from World War II. He was sympathizer with the
the Azov guys.
Azov, yes. Those
the
are all
Azov.
Banderites. They all idolize Banderites and Hitler. What are your thoughts on those fucking guys?
They were Green Party neo-Nazis when I was in the Army.
In particular, so the reason why they were, I wouldn't say sympathized with them, but they were the ones, the Germans were the one, or I'm sorry, yeah, it was a German, who actually did rescue some of them from the Russian side when they were over there.
Yes.
And that's why, like, a lot of the, you know, with the Americans, when we rescued them out of the crematoriums and concentration camps, they were all like, hey, way to go, Americans. And it's basically just they kind of fell in love with their captors, or rescuers, not captors.
Yeah, but sir, just so you know, the Banderites were putting those people in the crematoriums, right? They were with the SS and all that. And that's a ruling party right now. Zelensky is actually the Azov guys and all that. They're basically, you know, they got the black sun tattoos on them. They got the swastika on them, on the tanks and all that. I was just thinking, what are your thoughts? Like, you went there, fair enough. Yep. You hung out with us Canadians, but what was your experience dealing with those guys?
So we didn't really get directly involved because we were there on more of a State Department mission. We were there as an advisory and like an advisory commission.
Right.
Like I did maintenance and recovery. That's what I did. Okay. I didn't get any frontline fighting there. However, when Trump bombed Syria and everyone's all worried and stuff like that, like, oh my God, Russia's going to invade. Russia is not going to do shit.
No.
Well, because we had War Eagle, first striker, first squadron, 2CR striker squadron in Poland, which from where we were at up in Yawarew, which is the International Peacekeeping Center, which is like their training area, like NTC, JRTC, which would be, I think, kind of maybe like you guys' Vancouver barracks.
Right.
Out there on the west, like training area.
Yeah.
That's more of the mission that we did. We weren't directly engaged.
Okay, good for you.
So we worked with Ukrainian military to advise them how to become
more like NATO.
So yeah.
So I've got a question for you, Sarge, and actually for everybody. The topic of NATO. After seeing how the Russian bear, the Russian bear is really just a fucking cub. They can't even stop a fucking weak ass corrupt neighbor of theirs. Does fucking NATO even need to exist? And now I'm looking back, like we grew up with Red Dawn and shit. I'm wondering if the Soviets were ever as much of a threat as we made them out to be, or if it was a good way to fund the military-industrial complex.
Well, you know, no matter what, it's all about them getting more money to do more shit, to have more power and control over you.
Right.
The original reason for NATO is no longer even used.
Exactly.
Exactly.
As
Yeah.
soon as
I'm thinking it's a waste of fucking money.
it is, because as soon as the Soviet Union dissolved, okay,
Hey, what's up?
you didn't
little
need
Jimmy?
NATO anymore. And here's something that a lot of people don't know about history. Russia actually wanted to join NATO, but NATO said no because they needed a boogeyman, which was Russia.
Yes.
And that's what they're doing right now. They did the Maidan coup in 2014, overthrown the guy, brought in the Azov battalion and all those fucking Nazis, and more or less, NATO is fighting a proxy war against Russia. The only problem is NATO is getting their ass served to them. Sorry, I've been following this up close, Sarge. You wanted my answer. My son was over there. He would have been in the front line if NATO would have declared war. So I've been watching this very close.
I remember the days we had to take and get beneath our desk and then scramble into the basement because they were afraid the nuclear bomb was coming.
Yep. Memories.
Yep. And give you another idea what propaganda can do. All the people that were under Saddam Hussein in Iraq all thought he had the weapons that he was going to use against us.
Mm-hmm.
And then come to find out, there was no weapons.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Yeah. So guys, I'm at my destination, so I might have to punch out over here, and I'll be lurking like a crazy ex-girlfriend with a smelly twat.
So we're gonna roll play Wayne's.
Yeah, sounds good. Have a good night at work and stuff like that. I appreciate you sitting there creeping like a hooker with a dirty snatch.
Yeah, but you can lurk all you want, bitch. You ain't getting any.
There you go.
Good to meet you there, Sarge.
Bomb shelters.
Oh yeah, thanks for the invite too.
Hey, anytime. Like I said, as I get a little bit better, we'll work on this, and like next week, Saturday, we'll get something set up and stuff like that. So,
speaking of next week, you'll be on Tuesday instead of Monday, right?
Yes, next week is going to be Tuesday instead of Monday, but Saturday, Dear Sarge is going to have me on his show, and we're going to do like a little Q&A interview sort of thing, you know.
Smoking.
We'll be using MTO language, so anyone that likes gratuitous profanity and inappropriate language, definitely fucking tune in.
Well, I know my crew's definitely going to be there because, well, that's I think probably why I have the crew that I do is.
Well, let me tell you, dear Sarge, before you leave, my mom. Oh, he's gone. Okay, I was just going to say, my mom used to wash my mouth with soap, and then I found out that I fucking love soap. So fuck it.
Right? Well,
Irish Spring isn't that bad, is it?
Marcy, what's up? How's everything going? I heard you found a chair.
Yeah, finally found my chair.
Nice. You should have moved that first. So it would be there for you.
Move it last because I had to get all the shit out of the way first. But that's
okay. So you buried the chair and.
Christian, while I have your full attention, don't lump me in with all those cunts.
No. Not all. The majority. And no.
It's much better because you said all.
Oh, did I
say
all?
It's recorded. Okay. You can go back and listen.
I could, but my only defense on that is English is my second language, so I'm not
it's
really
my fourth. Fuck you.
Every word.
Oh, so you're saying we should pardon your French?
Yes, please. Thank you. Very well said. And Muse,
awesome.
Muse, you're like my wife. My wife is just like you. We're not all like that. Again, I
Trust me, I'm unique as fuck. The only thing her and I have in common is basic female anatomy.
There we go.
Yep.
You mean you get? Oh, jeez, I never realized that.
Mine might be bigger. That's about it.
One of the good things to come out of the United States that we Canadians love. I know you
Oh.
people shit on this, but
You
I
drinking
love
piss?
this beer.
Oh, yuck.
There
But
you
I'm
go.
spoiled.
There you
I
go.
drink German beer. I'm
You know what? I
spoiled.
drink like Milwaukee. That was my grandfather's brand. That was like the first beer that I ever actually drank because
That's
we were at a
what I
picnic
hear.
and I was like 3 years old. I grabbed my grandfather's beer and started drinking it. Like, go ahead, keep on drinking it. Yeah, that was not cool.
I love old Milwaukee. I used to haul it. I'm a truck driver. I used to haul it out of Pennsylvania into Canada. It's got a good little aftertaste. That and Pabst Blue Ribbon, two great beers that come out of Milwaukee, and it's just great Americana that this Canadian boy can love.
Well, as
I'm
long
sorry,
as
but they-
Mulvaney don't start working for them and they call it New Milwaukee.
When I go over,
Right. Hey, Mark. No,
when I go to Germany, they got,
the only good American beer I've ever had is beer that was done here locally where I live at a microbrewery. American beer is piss. It is not beer.
Well, if you
it's
grew up
not.
in the 70s and 80s, ain't nobody made fucking homebrewed bullshit like they do nowadays. So that's totally uncomparable.
Actually, guys, I went to Myrtle
Yeah.
Beach this summer.
The small
Okay.
barrel shit's good, dude.
All right.
And I discovered what's your American beer that starts with a Y that comes out of
Yingling.
Pennsylvania, oldest American brewery.
Yingling.
Yes, that was good beer. So sorry, Muse. Yingling is good American beer. It's not
bad.
piss.
I've done it in a pinch. I
It's
normally
very,
drink
very light.
personally.
Compared to what I'm used to drinking, it's very light.
What's up?
Hey,
the
Jimmy.
Germans used to call American beer table water.
Yeah, and I would agree with it. That's what my grandfather called it.
If you want to drink the German under the table, you got to drink whiskey. They cannot handle whiskey.
Yep,
that's true.
True story. Like, not gonna lie,
Doesn't hurt to be Irish.
You know what? That's one thing I miss, Chuck, about not being around the club guys anymore. Is I miss drinking the guys under the table. Got guys that are like two a Sarge, and they think they could drink me under the table. I get up and walk away, and they fall out of their fucking chair.
But you know what's really good? Scottish whiskey. I just got a taste for it a couple years ago. And
Glenfiddich. I have a bottle of Glenfiddich that was gifted to me when I got married.
Yeah.
And it was already 75 years old.
Oh wow.
So
now
it's almost it's 90. It's 94 years old this year.
Oh,
I have not opened it. I have not opened it. It is not going to be open until it is 100 years old.
Later.
See ya.
All right.
No, it will not be opened until it is 100.
You know what else is good? James Bond's favorite whiskey, Macallan. That is good stuff.
Yeah.
I lost
if somebody else was buying, I wouldn't refuse it.
Yeah.
Well, I
got a bottle of Jim Beam Select down in the living room. It was 10 years old when it was sold, and I bought it 30 years ago.
Ooh. That's my brand, Jim Beam.
Nice. My mom would be chasing you down, Chuck. That's her favorite.
I'm also weird. I willingly drink Mad Dog.
I did that when I was 14, Jimmy. I feel you.
It's cheap. It's the only reason.
Good old bottle of grape drink. And there goes the Detroit in me. I just called Mad Dog grape
you're
drink.
not bad. I mean, I don't know. I like a lot of the harder stuff, but I just, drink a beer once in a while. But I did get spoiled when I'm in Germany. When I was in Germany, stationed over there, that was fucking great. We also got them purity laws and stuff like that that keep everything, nice.
Edible, drinkable, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's oh my god. Oh shit, we lost Ryan. See you later, Ryan.
He left a little while ago.
We started talking about alcohol and he bailed. Hell, if I knew it was that easy to get rid of him, I'd done that a long time ago.
All right, well, I got pizza on the
we love you, buddy.
And I'm going to let you go. But you know what, Sarge? I really love your show. You got great friends. I
Oh, yeah.
wish I could engage with Mountain Dew modeling. He just showed up. Hi, buddy.
Hey.
But if you're going to do this on Tuesdays, I might show up. No problem.
But
And
it's only 1 week. But it's only going to be like the second week of the month, because I have a VFW meeting on Monday. So that's why King Bob, he's in here down there at Bob.
yeah,
My club meeting is on Tuesday that week, so we swap.
We swap a day during the second of the week of the month.
all right.
So
Well, it was nice to meet you, Sarge. Like I saw you on my
pleasure.
chat.
It was good. Like I said, when I was listening to you on the bike there or whatever, I couldn't do much, but it was pretty awesome. All the history and stuff like that you had on Dire Straits and stuff like
that's
that was showing and whatnot.
I was listening to Dire Straits earlier today.
yeah, and it's a great band. I'm in case
Looks
people
good, Jimmy.
wondering, my name is Christian DeLorme, but my channel is Vinyl Revival, and I do bands and I do
I
deep
thought I
dive.
knew that voice.
Oh, you over on Rumble too, Marcy?
My sister was listening the other day.
Nice.
Okay.
To me?
So,
I don't do Rumble.
Okay, I just do Rumble because it's the only place that I can actually play music, and it's full length without being canceled or anything.
It's
So
called
Rumble-
copyright protection, and it's for the musicians, so don't complain about it.
I'm not complaining. If anything, how do you know that I'm not making any money off of this? How do you know I'm not promoting the musicians? Expanding sales?
That is a contract that has to be made separately. If you are, you would have one. And they wouldn't have a problem with that, would they?
But I guess, but
licensing has to be paid for.
But I'm just a fan who appreciates great music and showcases it. So I can do it on Rumble, not on YouTube. Mind you,
For now.
YouTube's hypocrite. I did Van Halen.
Until they change the rules, don't worry, they will.
No, but listen,
Please God,
YouTube
tell
is
me I'm not the only one that just saw me drop that fucking built Cadillac.
But
No, did you break my Cadillac, Jimmy?
I was gonna say
I didn't, but I dropped that motherfucker.
But YouTube's a bunch of hypocrites, right? I did Van Halen. They would cancel me left, right, and center. I did for a friend of mine who got me into Scottish whiskey, homage to Scottish music, and I played full-length music. Not a word was said. So
some of that music is hundreds of years old, and there's no existing copyright or ownership. That's the difference.
Nazareth, 1975. That's not 100
No,
years
I'm
old.
talking about the Scottish crap, not the American music or the other paid-for music.
Now you're messing with the son of a son of a bitch.
Exactly, Chuck.
They're very selective on who they want to drop or not. So, but again, I'm not here to make money or clout. I'm just a regular guy who's a fan of music, and I just want to showcase it with all my friends. So, anyway, I partly agree with you, Muse. Yeah, they'll probably change the rules. They'll just lose exposure to music. No problem. But anyway,
it'll turn out like this place, like everything else always does.
Exactly. Sarge, it was nice meeting
hey,
you,
it was
sir.
a pleasure. Thanks for dropping by, Christian.
You're welcome. And
Good to meet you, Christian. Take care, man.
Bye.
Hey, bro. But no, I didn't break it.
Woo!
I dropped
it. One piece.
Yeah, be careful now. All that time you got into it.
That's
awesome. GM, it's built tough.
Whew.
I'm telling you. The way you keep bouncing the poor thing around, man.
Yeah, it's got hydraulics. It's a bouncy
fucker. Hit that fancy spot or that right spot, and it's just gonna like. I did it the other day. I did something. I dropped something the other day, and it wasn't anything important though. I mean, it was something I was gonna throw out anyway, but it's just the fact that I dropped it and it broke into like fucking 4 pieces.
I don't even know why I'm at my bench. Everything I've touched today, I fucking have dropped.
One time.
Might be a sign there, Jimmy. I'd say don't touch anything.
Yep.
No.
Leave it.
Yeah. I didn't like some of the body work on it, so what I just painted is now back under construction again.
Aw. What was wrong with it?
You see a little hint of the seam line in it, so I still
Yeah.
can
That's gotta go.
rework it.
I will,
Yep.
That's gotta go.
Yep.
I will show the sexiest front end Chevrolet I've ever made.
All done with that one?
Yeah. I'm actually going to come out
Wow.
pretty good, Jimmy.
I got it all decaled and done up.
Cool.
And then the bed. I went through like 4 different decals on the tailgate because I couldn't find one I liked.
Between not finding the one you want and yesterday trying to put one on upside down.
Yeah, no, I put that sucker on upside down. Don't
Did
know
you leave
how.
it?
No.
You from the
I
land
finally
down
noticed
under?
it was upside down.
Yep. I hear you there, Mark.
Yeah, exactly, Mark. When you start dropping shit, it's time to start over, man. Just wind back.
Mm-hmm.
When I build a plane, I on purpose put one decal on it somewhere upside down on purpose. So,
Well, that one live stream, I put that number.
When
3
somebody
on
noticed,
top
Bob?
only
yeah,
once
you
has someone
see that.
actually noticed. They didn't believe me when I said I did it on purpose.
All right, so I gotta put this side of the.
It's like me painting military shit pink to piss people off.
Right, fuck the police.
Oh, I had somebody have a hissy fit about I had a tank. I didn't have like a good portion of the kit, right? So I made it into a diorama. And it was like just I bogged it out. It was buried, you know, like it sank in a swamp or something, you know, somewhere with a lot of shitty ground cover. And I painted the tank pink, what was left of it, and then just did this, you know, wrecked tank diorama. And it was a what if. You know, it was totally an art piece. I didn't put it in the show in the military category. I put it in miscellaneous.
Right, or exhibition or whatever. Yeah.
Right. Well, we don't have that category. We have miscellaneous and we have work in progress and we have some other odd. But I didn't go sticking it into the military category because it wasn't legitimately done in the correct colors and whatever. It was an art piece, so it went in miscellaneous, and you wouldn't believe the amount of people who had a fucking canary about my pink tank parts.
Oh,
I can believe it.
I mean, oh my God.
You should have painted a couple of peace signs on it.
I'm telling you, or rainbows. I should have painted it rainbow instead of pink.
I'm not really pissed off. Put a big pot leaf on the back of it.
Yeah, big pot leaf on the back and rainbow, you know? It's like, fucking hell. It's like, it's a what if scenario. It's a bunch of random shit out of my junk box. And it just needed to be pink. It needed a lively color in the mud bog.
Right.
But fuck it.
Ought to do one in lowrider color.
Yeah, put the lowrider lace on it in chrome.
Sure, yeah, why not?
Next one, color shift paint it. Blue and purple.
Oh, did you do them over silver yet?
I have not. I put a layer clear on this, and that white.
Yeah, I told you that one looks good. Just opal, yeah.
It's a beautiful freaking.
It's opal. Yeah, it's casting opal. It's got more of a golden white, so it's more opalescent than pearl.
Yeah, that's just straight over.
Yeah, I like it on the white just for the tiny bits of color. But then I like opals. I'm a sucker for opals. They're one of my favorite stones. But yeah, you got to try them on silver.
I definitely. Yeah.
Gotta see what that looks like on silver.
Really square body or somewhere. All right, I got square body. That works.
Hey Mark, how about my Hello Kitty tank? And the tiny Toon tanks. They have a pink tank with Hello Kitty decals.
Yep.
I actually have one. I built it.
You and Jess ought to get together and actually show your her helicopter and your tank together with the Hello Kitty.
I don't even know where that Hello Kitty tank is. It got knocked off the shelf. I was stupidly using a fuzzy duster to try to get some dust off the shelf, and it fell from the bottom shelf, but it still fell about 4 feet, and it broke, and I couldn't fix it, so I was just gonna make another diorama.
Yeah, I mean that's
do it with a snapped axle.
So try it over silver or gray primer.
Silver.
Actual silver. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if I have any silver.
Silver.
You want to try it over your gray primer too, so that you have the variants, the whole scale.
I'll do the spare body like the Chevelle. I'll do one side gray primer, one side silver, and spray the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's just what I did on the Chevelle.
Where are we going, Chuck?
Over to the paint booth.
Going to the paint booth.
Yep, trip.
All right, no problem, MJ. We'll
get all this
I don't know. I might go till 10 tonight. I don't know. I'm feeling rebellious. So
yeah, I gotta work tonight. It's gonna suck. Ooh, I should open my package.
Ooh, you got a package.
Yes, I got the package from TV Man. If I am not mistaken, this is my base for one of my I think it's for the Monsters house.
Cool.
I have so many back orders. He's trying to fill my back orders and my pre-orders. I told him to hold on.
That's a cool base, that Monsters house base. It's
yeah.
got spot in it and all the photo inch for the fence and
yeah. But anyway, I had a bunch of stuff on hold because I wasn't sure we were going to be moving or not. And when I got the approval for the move, I shot him an email. It's like, bruh, hang on to my shit. I'll get back to you in a couple of weeks. He's like, no problem. And he just started sending packages. This is the first one. I told him to send one. I wanted to make sure, everything was in order and shit was getting where it was supposed to. Make sure I had them all paid for and everything because I didn't have my receipts or anything. But I believe this is the Monsters one. Oh, paper. Stickers. He's got new stickers.
I did a bad thing last night.
What'd you do?
Not really bad, but.
Yep, Monsters. Invoice.
I spent like $100 on a winner. Banner just went across the screen. Parking ban goes into effect for the winter months. Odd even side parking.
I spent like.
Don't affect me. I'm out here in the boonies, but people that live in the city have pay attention to that.
Oh yeah.
At the time, it was a good idea, and now I wish I really wouldn't have moved, but it's okay.
What'd you buy?
Let me see. 5.0 Coyote motor, the 7.3 diesel, 632 Chevrolet.
Everybody just disappeared for a second.
Okay. Oh, think about it this way, Jimmy. You got a hell of a lot more for your $100 than I did. I got a slab of resin and some random pieces.
It was a little under 100.
Ooh.
It was a little under 100 because I remember, hey, Outlaw has a discount code.
Sergey, I have everybody's address that sent it to me last. As soon as I find the box that has my mailing stuff in it, I'll be getting some sent out.
I think the motors, I was like I could have did without. Most of them except one. The 572 twin turbo motor. And I bought the wide body kit for this kit. So this is going to be a 67 Camaro wide body twin turbo car.
Ooh, this is really nice.
But I don't know where the hell the rims are I wanted to use on my car.
Okay, I have a dragon butt.
Dragon ass?
Yep, it's spot's rear end.
Yep, his butt is sticking out of the cellar door.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a dragon butt, 2 pieces of wall, the tree.
You got photo etch for the fence and the gate.
Yeah, 2 pieces of wall. Yeah, like I said. a creaky old tree that's in lots of pieces. And some photo etch. I got devil's metal.
That's not so bad. You don't have to bend it or fold it or anything.
I like that it's fencing. The filigree is pretty.
That's the only thing I'm not looking forward to about this kit. This kit is packed full of photo etch.
And then it's got the silhouettes of all the different family members to stand on the porch.
Does it seriously?
Yeah, it's got little cutouts, little silhouettes.
Oh. But the only reason I got it was the body I won from Gary Seeds that he painted up is this kit. And it took me forever to find the kit under $100.
Ah, the smell of poured resin. Now my workroom smells like Jimmy Flintstone's basement. 1/87 scale groundwork display for the Mobius Models Mockingbird Lane kit. This includes textured resin groundwork base, the family pet, at least the family pet's ass, and the 7-piece tree. Also includes fence posts and a photo edge detail for the house. Pattern by ODG Studios, fence pattern by Brad Hare, photo etch by Paragraphics, of course. Red Planet Production.
I know Brad Hare.
A Red Planet Production. Mars needs models.
You know what? Those marker lights should be orange. I'm say.
You haven't talked to Brad Hare in ages. I need to get a hold of him.
Yeah, some bitch. I painted them the wrong color.
I got his videos every now and then, but
yeah, this is gonna be this will make my project what I see in my head. Except mine didn't have a dragon butt in it, but you know, we'll have Spot's butt sticking out of the cellar.
Yeah, right.
yeah, I'm kind of interested to see Jess's when she gets hers done.
Yeah. Nolan over at Rat Daddy took his out to show her. He did his up one year. He actually lit it up and everything.
All right, what do I got to do left to this?
She posted that she had it painted and assembled, but she was working on getting ready to start on the base.
There's something else I got to do.
Which is good because I had it, but I knew I was never going to build it. We're going to get around to it.
Where's the instruction sheet?
It was the oldest kit in my stash.
Yeah. Well, I have the house and I have the family in the sitting room.
And exhaust. And then I have to mount the motor.
My son Lewis bought the family in the sitting room, the interior details.
I don't think I painted it.
Yeah, I was going to get the Bates house and the Adams family house, and I never did get the other two, so it just never. I was going to have all three.
I want the Bates house.
I got the family.
I don't know if I have the. I think I might have the other one.
Where's the exhaust at?
But I don't have the Bates house. That I know for sure.
I don't think I painted it.
Okay, let's put all these back in the box that they came in. Because this sucker is heavy.
I painted the exhaust. Oh, yeah. No, I don't.
And I also have the Munsters. What is it? Let's see if I can get to it from here. The individual character models, Grandpa and the like.
Like living room set figures.
And I have the one that the whole family that's the living room set. I have that one.
And then there's Grandpa's Lab was another one.
Yep, got that one.
I have the cardboard cutout ones that come with the Munsters coach and The Dragula. That's what
I have the Coach and Dragula combo pack too.
I found that at a flea market for $5.
Nice.
That's one of them. I don't know if I'll ever build though. Everything's still sealed, never been opened. I kind of like it.
Yeah, mine is sealed.
Not a collector, but I love the monsters, and that's where I kind of like it being sealed.
You should be able to pick one of these up, Marcy, the Racing Champions of the Johnny Lightning for 10 or 12 bucks. It's 64 scale, so it's a little big for the monster's house, but it'll do a forced perspective type thing because it's out in front of the fence in the street.
Yeah, you could just move it out at an angle.
Yeah, you can find these for like 10 bucks on the Bay and E and probably on Amazon too.
Yep.
Yeah. Really isn't much you can't find there.
I gotta prop my phone up, so I'm gonna somehow because I'm about to use mine.
And the Dragula, they have the Dragula too, so you could get both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Lightning.
I love this packing paper that he uses. I use it to line my paint booth. So I'm uncrumpling it and saving it.
I don't know. I can do this, but I can get my ears as well.
There we go.
And you can just see the workmanship. Okay. Perfect. Let's make some exhaust out of cylinder.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't mind having it in the metal box, but then if I had that one, I wouldn't build it. So
that's what mine's in the metal tin. Where's that? It's over here somewhere. Oh no.
I got the Mustang drag. Nice.
yeah, I like tins. I've got a few kits that are in tins. I've got some of the Star Trek ones, and some of the cars that came in the tins.
This has still got all the original, like it's got the little book that tells you all about the Coach and Dragula.
Mm.
Here's
a bunch of photos of Barris building it and stuff.
The Coach.
Oh.
The Coach and the Dragula.
I think that's the only reason I built those photos. Just got so much cool shit in it.
Oh. I think I got them for like 10 bucks a piece.
Got a big poster. We should have.
Oh, and you even got it in the blueprint issue too? Holy shit.
Cardboard.
That's cool, Rick. That's cool. All right, no.
Yeah, I'm hoping to still to find the kit I'm looking for without having to pay 70 bucks for it, like everybody in the wants for it.
Which one, Bob?
The 70 GTO, the MPC one. They're not the old one, not the new one. Before they gutted it out and made it a super stocker. I got like 70 bucks for it. Every one I found is like 70 bucks or more.
AMT
have one and everything behind him.
AMT, MPC, the same thing. I mean,
yeah.
It's a red one on the box art.
Nice.
Okay, I'm not sure. I might have that.
Where are my snips?
I've got a bunch of goats. I don't know if I might have that. When I transfer my stuff from the old storage to the new storage, I'll have a look.
When Cliff get back, so you can share it. I've got it up on the screen, share screen.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Oh, you're out here. Okay.
Yeah, my bad. I'm busy looking at like styrene here. I'm not paying attention to really what's going on.
This is the one I'm looking for.
Okay.
I've got this part right here. This piece is the only part of it I have because it came in like 67 GTO kits for a while. Yeah, everybody wants $70 for a thing, and I'm not going to spend $70 on it.
No.
How do I want to do this exhaust?
I know round two's not going to remake it because they modified the tooling to do the super softer.
Yeah, what's the kit number?
I just closed it out. Let me bring it back up.
I might go no muffler in this kit and just have it open straight pipe. But I don't know how the hell Marine with damn exhaust. This is the way it goes down. It's so weird.
What's weird?
6281.
6281. Okay.
MPC.
Okay. I'll put you on the list and I'll take a look when I do some moving.
I'm hoping I can find one at Acme because everybody on freaking eBay wants $60 to $70 for the kit plus shipping. It's like, man, I ain't paying that money.
Right. And I got a show here next month too, so we have options.
I mean, it'd be a $40 kit to me, but not 70. I mean, it's just
right. Dean might have it too.
How do I remember?
He's always got a lot of good stuff because he's always buying collections.
Yep, I've got this piece of it right here is all I have right now.
Yeah, that's not the original issue, Rick said.
Because that came in some of the 67 GTO kits had that part in it because it has parts compatibility with that.
Mm-hmm.
Which they were good for. MPC and AMT were real good for using just putting a few different parts in there to make a different model.
Oh, man. There we go.
It's like Revell Monogram did that too with the 69 GTO at one time. They put the 68 parts in there too, just so they could sell it as those 2-in-1. I know it was only two parts that were different between 68 and 69.
Why is this?
The grill and the shape of the tail lights was the only difference.
Yeah, and maybe the decals.
Now the frame does it. Oh yeah, I'm just freaking stupid. Just putting it on wrong. There. You put the bed on. Last it up before I get it off on there. So the exhaust.
I'll be right back. I got a shot.
There we go. All right, so I got it mocked up on the frame and everything. The exhaust. So I want the exhaust coming straight out the back of the truck, or kind of in front or behind the back tire or on the side. My exhaust pipe. All three ways would look good. Straight out the back or out the side.
I'd say straight out the back.
Straight out the back, because I'm not putting any mufflers on it. This is going to be a straight pipe.
Yeah, straight out the back.
Yeah, I got it. Let me find. I'm going to do that. Let me find my. Let me turn my flashlight off. Let me figure out if I have any exhaust tips or anything that looks like an exhaust tip around somewhere. Yeah, we'll just grab that in with my.
You got a plastic drinking straw, you can make one.
Yeah, I'm running the exhaust using my solder tube, and I should have an exhaust tip around here from a die cast.
Yeah, next time it works, steal a handful of those little coffee straws. They make great exhaust tips.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, those do too.
Where's my cool tips off of die cap? The X pipe anyway was with that die cap. I could probably cut that out. Probably use X pipe.
That's the only bare metal I got to put on this one.
Now straight pipe. These tips.
Yeah, straight pipe it, or you can actually knock it out 45s out instead of straight back. You can knock it at 45 out under the bumper.
That's what I was thinking, kind of out the side up under the thing.
But if I look, I've got a picture my truck, and I did it 45s. Everyone else either running it straight out or at 90s. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to split the difference and make it a 45.
Dare to be different, eh?
That's right. I actually got lots of compliments on it. But then it was weird because when I got back to the States, it seemed like other people started doing it. Because I did it right before I left to Germany because I put new exhaust under my truck because I wanted it to pass like inspection.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I'm like, I went through and did it, ran it all the way back. And I'm like, instead of going straight on, I'm going to split it at 45 so it comes out underneath the back bumper each corner, and got a lot of compliments on it. And I come back to the States and it seems like other people like do that. I'm like, what the shit?
You try to mock this out.
Or they're trying to mock the shit out of me because I've done that.
Let's mock it, not drop it.
Oh.
Yeah, let's not drop another one.
All right, so
I can get this kind of
I gotta figure out
where I'd like it.
I could have swore I had.
Thinking.
All right, I will be right back. I got a bunch of fucking dishes in my way, and I need my coffee. It's in the other room.
There we go. It's kind of straight out right there on that big tip, right at the back bumper.
Yeah. No, that looks pretty cool. Going straight out like that.
Yeah, that's robbed a few die casts, and the die cast exhaust tips are pretty sweet. I'll cut them and mold them onto my solder tube.
Oh hell yeah!
My solder is gonna fit right up inside here. So
now I got to figure out my fucking drive shafts. I could have swore I had drive lines already made for this, but
fitting the way I'd like it. Oh yeah. So that's what I did on the F-150. This is gonna match. I used some die cast exhaust tips and it looks really good. But I glued them on there weird so they kind of look a little funny. That's okay.
we're going to
Maybe run this exhaust pipe. Get the cab off.
all right. So now
Look at
remember this engine goes up front.
Let's figure out how I want this to go. So if I run it over the back end, let me make sure the bed bottom is not hit it. Oh, it won't if I don't reaction. Okay, so
I can be a real dumbass sometimes,
Well, it happens to the best of us. I mean,
I'm sitting here talking to the phone and I'm on mute.
I glanced up because I just stopped and paused for the cause for a minute. I was like, is he not? I'm like, no, he should.
You pulled a Jeff Elliott, is what you did.
I did
That's
that
pretty
a couple
bad
weeks
when
ago
right
on
there.
Livestream. We forgot to hit the live button, and me and Gary were talking like 10 minutes on there before I realized, oh shit, I forgot to hit the live button.
I got from Jimmy Flintstone there. I got the resin head of Grandpa and the resin head of Herman monsters.
Nice. I see that. Those, now you're gonna make shifters out of them, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
time I get done with them, they're really not shifters. They're decoration artwork.
Oh.
I think I'm going to cut that strut, that bracing bar, and run it straight. Bury the bastard.
Aluminium here. Now you just got to remember.
So this one here, There's rat pink where nothing's been done to it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one here is one that's been modified a little bit. And things are a little more fragile on it than what the look underneath here. You can see it's all been carved out and everything. The teeth are all individual and stuff. You see real good there.
Oh, yeah.
Where the other one there, you can see how it's all filled in yet.
Yep.
Yeah, I did some detail work around the eyes and so on.
Right.
Hopefully it'll look a little more bugged out than otherwise.
That's good.
No, they look good.
Had a whole bunch of air bubbles on the backside.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's all right. Once it's painted, it'll be fine.
Right, because you filled everything in and...
Yep.
Oh.
This is a different version of rat pink. He's been all carved out already. You just got to get him over to the paint booth.
Ooh, oh yeah. I love rat pink.
That is awesome.
Which that's the only thing cool this month. Round 2's put out. They got a new. It's like a military style truck, but it's all painted up in rat pink.
Shit. Oh, that took too long.
Yeah, here's Cyclops Frankie. His mouth's all been carved out and everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How the fuck does it go together?
Dug his eyeball out a bit. There's a bunch of resin plops in there where the mold got all messed up.
Oh, it doesn't go like that because I stretched the frame with it.
No, I guess
so that's how it would normally do. Wrong side, down. Oh, right there. I don't know, right there.
No, I guess let's see if we can find some drive shafts.
It's a Bluetooth drive shaft. It's okay. I could use the kit exhaust, but I don't really like the way that looks. I don't like that.
You chunk.
I'll make my own. But
okay, just making sure you didn't have anything. Those are Hey, what's going on, Taylor? How we doing? How's everything back? You better not be getting anything, don't you?
I'll have to cut that bar off and run the exhaust up over that sway bar.
Oh, all right. Well, I didn't have to cut it. I guess I'll just break it. Break it down, break it down, break it down.
I was like, oh, that's like red.
All right, so now we got to figure out where our drive shaft's going to go. I'm going to put another knuckle end on it.
That bar right there is a little fucking flat. It's not letting me do anything. Got it. And then I'll just make a new one.
That's all. What are you doing? You better not be getting in there, don't you? I'm telling you. Daddy gonna smoke. Make this
That's out. Now I can run the exhaust.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd do it to show. Do pretty good, or so you got to meet old TW.
Ah, cool.
Fuck yeah.
All right, let me mock this back up. Now that I've cut that off, make sure this will still line up because I don't think it's going to line up now. I cut that. There it is. Okay.
It definitely sounded like it was a good time. Definitely sounds like a good time.
You know what? That doesn't touch the bottom of the can, does it? No, it does. So if I cut that off, it'll still. Okay, so I can cut those little things. I'll leave them on for now, just to make sure everything lines up.
No. What's we got now? We got some wheels.
How long do I want this?
What are you doing over there? Hi.
Metal foil. What are you doing over there?
You're just sniffing around down there by the door of where I keep my models going into the closet there and stuff like that. So, oh no shit, that's actually pretty decent. 145 with 44 builders. Oh yeah, that's a good turnout. That's solid.
Where was it at in Nebraska? Was it
Hey, what's going on, buds?
Take a real long
All right, so
and then I can kind of shape it like that. Starter's a pain in one prick. Alright, so it would need to be Sharpie. That's where we're in this stretch it. I need something little and round. This will work.
Cut that a little frush. Hey.
Yeah. All right.
Why is it showing everybody so small? What, that's not, there we go. That's a little better. I was wondering why the hell everyone's so small. Fucking thing is sitting there and fucking with my settings again.
Big old ugly head on me.
All right.
Oh, I have it backwards. That's why I didn't fit it, you bitch.
I hate it when I do that. You go to cut it one way and then you go to put it in the opposite way.
Yep.
And then it don't fit. Go to cut it a certain way.
Good thing it's solder. I can just make
Next
it.
thing you know, the old lady's going, wrong hole, wrong hole, wrong hole.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Wrong hole, rawhide.
I should have waited to put this fucking rear end on until I had the exhaust on. I didn't even think about it. I didn't plan on building my own exhaust.
Well,
because this kit exhaust kind of looks dumb the more I look at it.
Southeast Omaha. Cool. That's. Maybe I'll look into that one for next year because that's about 6 hours or so. To Omaha.
oh, yeah, nice little show.
About what it takes for me to get to NNL East there.
Yeah,
About 6 hours.
Give or take, depending on which way you go, what you're running to for traffic, and
yeah, how fast I feel like running at the time.
Yep.
It's about 2.5 hours for me to Kansas City, and then another 2.5, 3 hours up to Omaha, depending on traffic.
So we're gonna have to cut this a little bit short. Yeah, definitely sounds like it.
Cut that out too, am I? Cut the shit.
Hey, Boston, and anybody else who came in while I was getting coffee.
You just got the coffee and already you're sounding more awake.
The really good looking tenured professor that lives in the apartment next to me is in the shower. It's just my brain being dirty.
There you go.
That's one hell of a way to refresh your brain.
I can't help it. I live right between two major universities, and
Oh yeah.
apartment complexes are usually full of two things: students and tenured professors. Because tenure is limited. Why buy a house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, we
I was
got Syracuse universities right here. You got Cornell College. You got the Community General College.
That's the
You
thing. We
got
got a
SUNY
rash of
Oswego.
colleges between two major universities. Yeah. We even got the business schools, Phoenix and Dorsey and all them old ones.
Yep.
And we got a seminary school up here too. You want to become a preacher man instead of an educated squat weasel, you can become a preacher man too. But yeah, this complex it's pretty diverse culturally, which is great. And it's
Oh, gotcha.
old. It's like mostly like young families, older folks, and tenured professors and some college students.
Right.
We got diversity out here too. We got
Yeah.
squirrels and chipmunks,
Oh my God,
raccoons. We got skunks. We got owls.
dude, I've got 8 different kinds of finches living in the bush in front of my building. There's at least 2 different kinds of hornets that I noticed. The trash pandas are almost as big as my dog. We've got black, brown, and red squirrels, and they're friendly as hell. Apparently, people have been feeding them by hand because they come right up to the porch and they chatter at you.
Uh-huh.
Go walk into your apartment, the squirrel sitting there going, "Where's mine? Where's mine?"
Right? It's like, hey, the last person who lived in your place gave me peanuts. Would you happen to have any? Sorry, bro. I got unsalted pistachios, though.
No.
Hey, those are just as good.
They're actually better for the squirrels. Salt is bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will not feed them when they're bedding down for winter because if they don't forage enough, they don't survive the winter.
Right.
Late spring, after the first litters of young wildlife start showing up, that's when I feed them. I don't feed them at any other time during the year because they have to learn to squirrel or chipmunk or whatever they are.
Mm-hmm.
Where's this? Right there. I think I'm gonna cut.
Bunch of small furry animals gathered together in a cave, grooving with a pick.
Mm-hmm.
If you know your Pink Floyd, you know where that's coming from.
Yep.
Oh, are you gonna fit?
Probably.
Fuck no. That's okay.
Ew, 17 hours Tulane? No. Uh-uh.
Well, it's going to take me
Straight and fucking boring.
Oklahoma.
I'd get on a plane and rent a car when I got there if I needed one.
There we go.
I used to be able to drive from.
I need some variety on the road, man. Straight 2-lane, fuck that.
I used to be able to drive from New York to Florida without stopping. Now I'm lucky. At 6 hours, I'm looking for a hotel room.
You gotta at least stop for gas and to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
You pack a cooler. Think about it this way. We used to leave from I-75 in West Road, which is Trenton, Woodhaven area, and go from there straight down 75 all the way to Florida. And we'd stop once about a quarter of the way, usually because my grandfather had to go pee. and then we got gas then because we were getting close to needing it anyway.
Yeah.
And then we drive.
Than I used to have to.
Then yeah, right. You just make a couple extra stops, no big deal, right? And then we drive as far as Macon, and then we spend the night in Macon, and then in the morning drive in. But I can drive the 17 hours down to Florida with hands tied behind my back. That don't bother me.
Like I said, I used to be able to. It's been a long time now.
Yeah, exactly, Boston. I'll be a bag and a half in before I get there. And like I said, only 2 reasons to stop. Fueling up the car and go in the bathroom. Because you pack a cooler and you got enough for road snacks and shit. That way you don't spend extra money on takeout food and junk you don't need to buy. Or going in truck stops and you go in there and you want to go and get a sandwich and a Coke and you end up in the fucking gift shop.
Yep.
Like, no, I got enough of that freaking truck stop trash on my shelves. I don't need any more.
Oh, some of the coolest shit I found has been at a truck stop.
That's what I'm saying. Me too.
I've seen some of the coolest shit ever at a truck stop.
I've got a shot glass from almost every state. I'm short 3.
Seen some odd stuff at truck stops too. Last time I stopped at a truck stop around here, I watched 2 squirrels getting on.
No, you stay on
the wildlife has a tendency to be wild, you know?
Sex education in the wildlife.
Right? Hey, at least it wasn't a lot lizards.
That's why I said.
Oh, they were there too. The squirrel found him a lot lizard too. They're fucking bad around here. Like they're everywhere.
Well, you kind of hard. What you want? You gotta get that look at that baby formula.
Nowadays, you got to watch out for the guys. You guys will be dressed up as women. Oh, no, nothing bad.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you know, rule number 3 of my list of rules: always check under the hood before you buy it.
Yeah. You're like Crocodile Dundee. Oh, just checking.
Right? No, I would be polite. I'd walk up and I'd go, so should I call you Lola? Just like when I see a Scot dressed in full regalia and a kilt, and I go, so just how traditional are you?
Oh, definitely.
What did the Scottish wear up under the kilt?
Welshman that worked with General Dynamics when we were over in Iraq, and we were stationed in Germany, and we had a holiday party. And I came back, and of course he had the full get up on, and this German broad, never forget it. We're all sitting there, and I christened my Stetson that night, drank a beer out of it. So, long and the short of that, she walked up, reached right up under her, and it was kind of comical and stuff like that. Her eyes fucking lit up, and he just kind of had a shit-eating grin on his face. Fuck, man, he was fucking good dude. Walk around calling everyone a cheeky cunt.
Hey, when I was over in Germany, I had a British woman call me a bloody twit.
Oh, now that's mean. That's mean. Being called cheeky is not, but being that take out bloody and put the word fucking in there, and it's the same insult.
Yep. But it set me back. You know, I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, bloody fucking twit.
There you go. Killed me. Right?
Yeah, people that know me well enough know not to let me go anywhere near the Highland Games, because I'm gonna find a good looking Scottish dude in a fucking kilt, and I am totally gonna ask him how traditional he is, because any of them that got any guts will show you.
Oh yeah,
there's a joke about Scottish man went out, he got drunk, and he passed out in the lawn, and there's 2 girls that come along and said to each other, "Is it true what they say about Scottish wear under their kilts?" And the other girl goes, "I don't know, but we can find out." And the Scottish guy wakes up the next morning, and he's like, "I don't know where I've been or what I've done, but I want a blue ribbon for it."
I forget exactly how the punchline goes, but yeah, the blue ribbon.
Yep, blue ribbon.
What the fuck does this go on there? Oh. Well, it doesn't.
Okay. Am I ready?
Oh no, it's I don't know what you done, boy, but we won first prize.
Yeah.
That's the punchline is on that one. I had to think about that one for a minute. I used to
Yeah,
know
like I said, it's
the
been a
whole
long
joke.
time since
But
I heard
yeah.
it.
I said, don't know what we done, but you won first prize.
What did I say? Get on there, bitch.
Okay.
I don't know. I might have to start wearing a kilt. I am part Scottish.
Find out your family tartan and wear it with pride, man. Wear the whole regalia. Don't just wear the kilt.
Yeah.
Do the full inventory, do all the research, and find out what colors represent your family, and have a proper one made.
Chuck, if you
Well,
do it, I'm
I got
Irish. I'll dress up as a leprechaun.
I got to decide which part of me is the Scottish. I got Scottish, Danish, French, German, Heinz 57. I got it all in there.
Mix them up like most of us.
What am I? I'm full Irish Polak.
My grandfather was straight off of the docks from Denmark. Most of my other mixes that are in me are from my mother's side.
There's a little bit of German in it, but not much.
Well, she was a Smith. They've been here forever.
I'm gonna say, yeah, Smiths have been around for that's the common name.
Yeah, the Smiths have been around since they dropped the E.
Yeah.
Literally, they dropped the E off the name.
Smite.
You definitely tell my brother. He's got that. Looks a lot like my dad. That little bit of German. I'm more on my mom's side, the Irish Polak. Fucking all of us about look alike on my mom's side.
It's the Polish genetics. Any of the genetics from that region are really heavy. You can't mistake which ones are mine. You could put 30 people in a room and put my kids in a room with them, and you'd be able to pick my kids out just based on two features.
Hey, what's going on, Edward? How we doing?
Hey, Edward.
Hey, Edward.
My grandfather would get, on my mother's side, he would get pissed off because none of the kids or the grandkids had red hair like he did. In the great grandkids all started coming out with red hair. But he's already gone, so he never got the chance to see it.
Yeah, it's a bummer. He never got to see it, but he should also have understood the genetics that it skips a generation.
Oh, good deal. How you doing, Edward? Everything going on all right? Or?
My ex, the father of my kids, he's Scottish Irish mix, a little bit of English and a couple other mix him up from the other side of the family, and he was born with red hair, and between us we have 5 kids. Of the 5, 3 of them have green eyes, 2 of them have blue eyes, and 3 of them have red hair.
Yep. I did get the green eyes.
It's not red like Jimmy's, but it's very noticeably red, definitely not brown. Yeah. And when I was a baby, mine was strawberry. Like strawberry.
Good deal, Edward.
That's how mine was when I was really little, but the older I'm getting, it's getting a little more darker.
Yeah.
Getting darker. And then yesterday,
it'll be red your whole life until it turns gray.
White, redheads turn white.
If it turns gray, it might not. Some don't. Some stay red their whole life.
I found a white hair in the back of my head the other day. Nah, I was pissed.
It's downhill from now on, man.
No, there'll be the occasional. Yeah, those things will happen. Those hairs will exist. They're there. They've always been there. You just happen to notice it finally.
Yeah, my mom picks a bunch of them out of her head every day. Watch her white.
When I was a kid, I was a pure towhead. Then I took in probably about 1920. My hair started getting darker. Now it's gone back light again, but it's not blonde.
Yeah, mine was that pale strawberry, not quite blonde, nowhere near golden, and when the sun hit it, it looked red like Jimmy's. Just
Nice.
not the dark at the root red, but that's the brighter shade of his hair.
Nice.
And
Mine
it was like that my whole life up until probably about 14, 15, and it started getting more brown to it. And then after I had my daughter, the major hormone shock that pregnancy does to your body also changes your hair color, so it darkens some more. But still, when I go out in the daylight, it's got red cast to it. And my eyes aren't blue, they're gray.
Oh, wow.
My niece, her hair was so red. I used to call her Duracell, the Copper Top Kid.
You're not wrong, Rick. If you get there, you'd look.
And somebody's getting some love. I hear bing, 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 buzz, buzz.
Yeah, it's my phone in the background.
I don't know. I'll deal with white or silver hair as long as I don't start losing my damn hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm having a race. It's either going to go white or fall out.
You can see
trying to figure out which one is going to win.
Yeah, you can see through it from the front to the back. That's how my dad's is now. Don't got it all, but you can see through it.
I feel extremely sorry for my son. He took and got the hair curse. He was bald by 25.
Ooh.
Well, male pattern baldness is caused by the woman's genetics, so he can blame his mother and his grandmother and his great-grandmother for that.
My father used to always badger me that I took and was going to be bald by the time I was 29. And I kept most of my hair up until a few years ago here. And then that's when it started getting real bad. The forehead just kept going higher and higher and higher.
Yep, you just had a line of rabbits.
Think about it this way: you use less shampoo, right? Because you only got to wash your chin.
Well, I got to use more of it now.
Having long, thick hair, it is a chore when you start washing it and shit.
Preach choir. I can almost sit on my hair.
Fucking conditioner.
Hot oil treatments. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got like 3 different things that go into this damn hair.
Yep.
Long hair is a job.
Well, when I went into the Army, my hair was almost down to the middle of my back.
Yeah, and they shaved it down to a quarter.
Yep.
Edward.
That barber had a hell of a laugh when he started cutting my hair off. He was busting my chops every bit of the way.
Dude, I'd have just looked right at him and said, laugh all you want, it'll grow back.
When I got out of the Army, I couldn't stand to wear my hair long anymore.
Yeah, you were comfortable with it. So.
I got so used to it being short, I just kept it that way.
Yeah, a lot of the guys that I know who served actually let their hair grow when they came back.
My thing was I didn't like shaving because I had to shave every day.
Yeah.
And I get the friggin' nut.
Get all
stuff and everything.
Did you fucking shave? I'm like, yes, I shaved this morning. Well, you need to shave again. Well, it's only fucking noon.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's like shit.
Yeah, you got to shave at 12, 3, and 6. Yeah.
Like,
that's how my dad is. So he's gone woolly man. His beard is longer than Chuck's.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why it's like.
I just got to get trimmed up a little bit.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I wouldn't mess with it much.
No, I'm talking more,
yeah, just
trim
shape
this
the
down
top.
a little bit.
Yeah, it just needs shaped.
Clean up the cheeks a little.
It just needs shaped and maybe a little bit underneath, so it's not all bunching up under your neck.
Yeah, take a little bit of this, but leave
a little
the front.
bit. Yeah.
A motorcycle helmet too. I get like a weird line where the motorcycle strap goes under my chin, so I get a weird line.
And you know what the remedy is for that?
Trim it out where the motorcycle chin strap goes.
No, don't wear the fucking helmet.
Yeah, good luck with that in New York State.
Yeah,
you got one of those, eh?
Now, if I was in PA, it'd be a different story, but
you
New York State is one of them helmet states.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because, I mean, helmets don't fucking do anything except make the EMT's job easier. They don't have to mop you up.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It makes it easier.
It's the only thing. If you're getting hit on that bike, you are fucked. That helmet ain't going to do shit.
We had a bike accident probably about 20 years ago now. The girl that was on the back of the bike didn't have a helmet on. She ended up on the telephone pole. You know the stakes that they use to climb the poles?
Yeah, the pegs.
She was hanging from one of them when the cops got there. They said in the news if she had a helmet, she may have lived. She wasn't going to live.
She was fucking impaled. How the hell is she going to live?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's
That don't make sense.
But that was back when they were
amazing.
They were talking about doing away with the helmet law in New York State, so they had to make an example out of it.
Yeah, with misinformation.
Literally. Illinois doesn't have a helmet law. That's a few things. That's the only damn thing I don't mind about this state. Everything else I cannot fucking stand.
That's how my great grandma was, Boston. She had silver hair, and it was as long as she was tall. I know because I brushed it and pinned it up every day for her.
You ever seen any pictures of Emmy Lou Harris?
Yeah.
Her hair would drag on the floor behind her.
Yep, her and Crystal Gale and Loretta Lynn all had hair like that. Crystal Gale's hair was almost touching the floor. She wasn't a big lady either. That's how my grandma's hair was, though, and it was silver. My great grandma.
My grandmother had long hair, but she always kept it up in a bun.
Yeah, my grandmother used to wear the old school beehive.
Yeah. My great grand's hair, I used to have to actually plate braid it underneath and then pin it up in loops, and it looked like a 20s style pinned hairdo. You know how they used to do the pin curls with the cross bobby pins and the big like lacy loops in the back. The only difference was I plate braided it underneath, so it looked like her hair was actually really short when about 3 feet of it was braided flat and the remaining was pinned up.
I forgot to plug the phone back in. I almost lost you.
Oops.
Nope, I like it like that better.
Damn, 102, that's a hell of a life right there.
I like it.
Yeah, my great grand was 98.
My grandmother lived to 103, I think it was. 103, 104 on my father's side. But my grandmother on my mother's side, she passed away while I was in the Army. And I had a colonel there told me that I need to get my priorities straight. The Army is more important than my family.
Yeah,
I told him where the sun don't shine.
I'd have been gone.
Oh, I got home. I got to leave and everything. But, I told him exactly what I thought. I thought for sure they were going to bust me on it, but they never did. So he must have
what he said
realized
was wrong, man.
Huh?
What he said was fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If that's the lifestyle he wants to live, fine, be my guest, but don't put that onus on anybody else.
You fucking assholes. Hey.
One custom drive shaft made.
Right.
Well, out of using.
It's glued, so I can't turn it over. But there you go.
Now
that looks good.
Figure it out. Right next one.
I'll fall off if I turn it over. Glue the tip straight to the bumper, and then I'll run the exhaust. However, I figure it out.
Yeah,
I'll figure it out.
I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did, Rick.
I don't think my exhaust tips are going to be hooked up to my exhaust. This bumper's a little taller than I thought it was before I just glued them bitches on here. Oh, fucker, you know what? It's gone for you didn't know what it is.
Oh, yep, I've done something too long. Shit. Don't get that fucking crap. Come on.
Alright, so this truck's gonna have exhaust tips, but the fucking exhaust isn't gonna be hooked up to the headers.
minor detail.
It'd be all right. Just like I don't like building a
dumbbell
drive shaft for it, so it's gonna have a Bluetooth drive shaft.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't turn the truck over.
Bluetooth parts are great.
What the hell?
It's a new age. Bluetooth parts work great.
Turn your phone on its side, Chuck. Oh, he killed it.
That's all right. Probably about 15, 14 minutes. I'll probably call it quits. And I don't know if anyone's going to do an after hours or not. I'm going to probably.
Yeah, I gotta get my shit together. I gotta be to work. Cool thing is, though, is now I can walk to work. It's literally 2 driveways away. I don't even have to get in my car if I don't want to.
Holy shit. That's awesome. I guess shit.
Let's see how this looks. The more I look at it, I don't think the side profile of this exhaust is going to look very right because it's on warranty. I also don't think it's going to line up with the thing frame. No, yeah. Exhaust is hitting the frame. Yeah, it does.
I don't know if he broke it, dropped it, or his phone overheated.
Oh. It might be a combination of the two.
Yeah, whatever works, Tyler.
That's all over. Yeah, I mean, shit. It works. Because actually, if I ain't mistaken, in some of them, it does come with them NASCAR kits. Do come with a Pontiac engine. Or at least the valve covers for it anyway. So, it's plastic. It's fine. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Who cares?
Yeah, that's true.
And if they do, fuck them.
Exactly. Build it how you want.
Need I refer back to the pink tank parts and the what if scenario?
Right? Exactly.
Oh, them tips ain't gonna work. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, now I need to wipe the glue off the fucking bumper.
Yeah, let's not get it stuck to anything. What the fuck? Who's sending me shit?
Not me.
Oh, never mind. Hold on. That's right. Speaking of.
It's from your secret admirer.
Oh, okay.
Be anybody at this hour.
Yeah, so Ernest has actually been working on another side project. It's based on a 64.5 Mustang pickup, and it's going to be done in, I don't know, 1/16 scale. 65, 66, mainly sold in Australia. So basically, he's been working on a ute.
Cool.
Maybe with a 3D print stuff there.
That's freaking cool.
I like it.
That's my style. I like it. I like the weird.
Yeah, weird can be fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's basically one of them Ute Mustang pickup trucks. So
is that an actual kit or is that like
no, that's something that he's working on. A utility truck. It's kind of like a car into a pickup truck. Think El Camino, Caballero.
Yeah. I know. Did he make that himself or is it?
Yeah, it's a file that yeah. It worked with my cousin Vinny, the 2 Utes. That's what I said, the Utes.
I love that movie.
I did too.
That's a great movie.
Some seriously funny shit.
Because this don't go like that. Unless it does, and I'm just fucking stupid.
You might just be fucking stupid.
I'm definitely just fucking stupid.
Check the directions?
Hell no.
Directions are overrated.
I'll figure it out on my own.
That's what you think.
I've built this Foose frame 100 times. I know how it goes, but
Mhm.
I stretched it and I can't remember. I can't figure out how to get the exhaust on it because it runs up through the frame and it's fucking stupid. Because that stretch build exhaust, that ain't working.
Up, it's gonna have a Bluetooth drivetrain now. Come on.
Yeah. Well, I say that I might feel if I feel like making a drive track. If I get the exhaust to work, I'll run. But it's just gonna have to drop exhaust out the bottom. It's not gonna come out anywhere.
Right. Exactly. I don't know why I decided to make a twin engine fucking truck either, but here we are.
Why not?
Exactly. Why the fuck no?
But that's gonna be like a stupid short.
That's assuming.
Picked up the M100 kit.
I'm just gonna glue it on. I'll hand paint the fucking so.
Oh, that's not too bad. Shit, $30. That's not too bad. Yep, you shoot 30 with the
$30 for what?
100 kit at a show. The first kit. So now I got to figure out: do I have to put the frame on and mount the engine, or it's going to be one of them? I'm going to have to make a slight adjustment to.
Oh, now I ordered a bunch of engines from Iceman. I don't have any wheels for the kits. I'm going to put those in my starter.
Oh. I'm dropping shit out of it.
I'm a cheap ass and never spend money, so I'm spending a little money.
You earned it.
I'm going to say, if you earn it, it's yours. You buy it.
Oh, until I build it, put together, and the model's done, and I like it, I'm going to keep bitching about how much money I just spent.
Same. I got a 150 into the Munsters house at the 1313 Mockingbird Lane, and I don't even have the paint, the glue, or anything else it's going to take to build it. I'm thinking about lighting it.
Oh, yeah, and you're even thinking about lighting it on top. Nah, yeah.
On fire.
It's
going to sit here in the stack of project boxes.
Picked up 2 of the Morbius shorts and the short bed, the 6-cylinder. And yeah, I got the service box. Actually, I sent the frame, I sent the rest of the Ford kit to Big Charlie. The only reason why I bought that Mobius kit was for the fucking service box. That's the only reason why I bought it.
Yeah, I got the 65 the Ford service truck, the Mobius one. It's right here next to me. I'm building that one as a service truck, just the way it is. I love that truck.
They just brought out the record too, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I got a file. I could turn it into a record if I wanted to. I was thinking about it, but I have that other record that Jeff got for me.
Right.
So I don't need to make this one a record now. It's just going to be a normal service truck. And you know how everybody's done a shop truck? I think I might make that service truck my shop truck.
That's a good idea.
Put my logo on it for my channel. That means I got to send my artwork over to Patrice so she can make me some decals.
I say I need to get some decals made to actually do my shop truck right.
Yeah, just reach out to Momentary and Patricia, man. They fucking do a bang up job.
Oh yeah, I love their stuff. They're my first referral when somebody says decals.
Yep.
They've done a lot for us, going out of their way to do the ones for Terry, and they're all around good business people. So Takes them a while to get stuff done because they're always busy, and that's a good thing. Busy as we can keep them, we'll have them for a whole lot longer.
Yep.
And they're supposed to be at my show. That's another reason why I want to make it a point to be at this show, because I haven't had the opportunity to meet them in person yet.
Oh, they're great people. You
Get on there, you bastard.
great fucking people.
Yeah, and like I said, I've only communicated with them through the internet, through standard business channels, you know. So
Right.
I want to sit down. I want to sit down and have a coffee with them.
Nope, that's all right. It's all good, Chuck. Appreciate it. I'm getting ready to cut it here and stuff like that. Probably about within the next 10 minutes there. So.
Oh, you killed it. See you, Chuck.
What's up, Mike? How we doing?
Hey, Mikey. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Edward.
Mike, I used your code at Iceman last night.
Because I need to learn how to do that shit. I've never used that stuff before. I've done, regular old school wiring, like dollhouse wiring, which is basically like single string lighting, like Christmas lights.
Yeah.
But the Arduino and all that other stuff, the programmable stuff, I've never done any of that. And I'd like to definitely give something like that a try. I'm sure that's going to cost me a fortune, but like I said, I'm already about 150 in the hole on this kit anyway, with the resin shit that I bought for it and everything. So I might as well just fucking go big or go home, right?
Go big or go home.
Mike, can I use your code every time I order from there, or can I only use it once?
No, I use it every time.
Oh, yeah, I figured it would be, Edward. I've just never done it before.
I thought it was a one-time use.
It's not hard.
Keep track Milton down there. You want to sneak up and give you old Dirty Sanchez there. That sounds like a plan.
But yeah, I know over at on Kenny's site there was somebody who actually does those for certain kits. I forget who it was. Edward, do you know their name? Don't remember who it is.
Oh, if I'm doing exhaust, I might as well make a fucking drive shaft.
No, I said expense is irrelevant at this point. I'm already 150 into the project, and it's just one project. So,
right.
What's another $50, right, for gadgets?
Yeah.
So hopefully,
I'll call it that long. Just
Jesus Christmas. Yeah, she just went there and tried to put the body on it that way.
Eyeball. Correct.
Nice. That would be awesome.
I eyeballed it. I got
that. You were showing off there, Ernest. Oh shit! Yeah.
No, I'm on a new machine, Mike, and I'm in a smaller room, and I'm actually facing an interior wall. Nice. So my voice is probably bouncing off the wall back to the mic.
Oh yeah. You sound a lot clearer though, so that's good.
Yeah, like I said, it's a new machine in a smaller environment. There's no, no static in the background here. Do you remember, Edward, over on Kenny's site, who was doing the electronics and lighting gadgets? Because I'm pretty sure they had one that was like a little kit you could buy to go with this house, and some other, like, they had some Star Trek and some Star Wars stuff.
And there's the reference picture for what Taylor's trying to replicate.
Ooh.
And
man, I was thinking that was
a custom plug and play tenant controls.
Got that,
no, my mouth has been the way it's been my whole life, Rick.
That's badass. I was thinking
pretty cool. So
I was thinking the same thing, getting the Mobius service truck just for the service bed and putting it on like a 72 Chevy cab.
Yes, Evan Designs, because they do the Knight Rider one too.
Evan Designs. Okay, yeah. Okay. I want to say I heard somebody mention that name before?
Antenna
I did
controls.
when I
Those
bought
custom
them
boards.
the scanner lights for Kit.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember now. I'm gonna write it down because I'll forget if I don't fucking write it down.
Trade him that Knight Rider kit for a kit that he wanted or whatever, and I traded him that kit, and I was like talking with someone else, and they were telling me about Evan Designs. Actually, no, it might have been Daniel was telling me about the Evan Designs, and I went through and looked at Evan Designs, and yeah, Evan Designs, yep. But I've got their scanner lights for Kit, and yeah, but they got all sorts of shit on there.
Yeah, say check out antenna controls too, Marcy. He'll do custom whatever you want.
What was it?
Antenna controls here. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, his name is Ralph, and he will make whatever you want. I mean, customize. If you want bulb number 3 to be a lightning bulb, he can make it a lightning bulb. Whatever. And then you can get with a Bluetooth remote or whatever. He can make whatever you want. He does a lot of sci-fi lighting kits like the Enterprise and stuff like that.
That might be the one that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, his name is Ralph Tenaglia. And his
that is exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I know him. He warranties his stuff and the whole works.
You know what I just thought about? I don't have any brake calipers for these wheels on this truck.
No, you don't need them.
I need to save that link.
That's a pretty opened up wheel. That's the only reason I want to put a caliper on it.
Well, I just get a piece of flat styrene and cut like a half moon.
Yeah.
And there you go. There's your brake caliper. It's only going behind the wheel, so.
Yeah, you don't have to have any real detail other than the shape.
Yeah, just get some flat styrene and just cut the shapes you need. And if you wanted to, you can even stack like the 2 curved pieces and put them on the flat one on each side to make it look like, like it's actual on there. So it looks on the back side too.
Yeah, I think I have a set of those calipers Jay's resin wheels always give you.
Yep.
They're really flat, not very good calipers, but they're worth. Oh, I know I have some everywhere. I'm missing one.
I think if I remember right, Marcy, you can put like 6 functions onto a basic remote control board all in one, and it's he sends you the right resistors and everything everything you need for it.
Okay, cool.
If you don't want the remote control board, you can just build just a basic board, I think with 6 or 10 functions on it.
Yeah, I don't want to go like crazy. I just want to have a little flicker here, maybe a little fire there, or just a light in a window kind of thing. Nothing too overboard.
Yeah, he can do that for you, no problem.
Gonna be a minute before I get to that. I got a whole stack of projects ahead of it.
Yeah, he does one for cars that has the headlights and the high beams and all the blinker lights and the brake lights and the hazard lights and you can have your dash lights, interior, every thing you can have it separate too, and it all runs on like a 9-volt battery. And my favorite one he ever did was remember from the Star Trek, the first movie, the light up sequence when the Enterprise is getting ready to leave space dock.
Yeah.
He has a board program that lights up every light on that big 350 Enterprise exactly in that same pattern.
Oh, that'd be cool as fuck.
You can hook out like a sound card to it, and it's even timed to match the sound card from the movie, the sound file from the movie.
Yeah, that'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah, Evans is a good choice, good space for just bulbs and light bulbs or simple circuits. If you want anything,
Yeah.
I might just put a wheel back.
HTA ModelWorks is another good source for oddball LEDs. He does a lot of model specific LEDs type stuff. The little nano LEDs, the 0402s and stuff like that. I think there's even one smaller than that now.
Yeah, I think there is.
Do that in a really quick one.
I think he does the induction ones too, that you don't actually wire up. You just put them in a axis with the induction plate, like the cell phone chargers do now.
Yeah, I have a somewhere around here. I have a plate. You just plug it in, and whatever item you put the little lights into, you just set it on the plate, and it lights it up. Yeah. I got one of those. In fact, it's in one of the boxes that's behind me here in this room because I know I saw it last night when I was looking for something else.
Yeah, I think HTA ModelWorks.
I haven't put those in anything yet. I still have the whole set.
There. Holy shit.
That's mine.
Well, we got one engine in with a drive shaft going a transfer case. And what? What? It's 10 o'clock. Daddy's getting ready to close it down. Okay, you ain't gotta give me that look.
Gotta go outside.
That's probably what it is. It's like, Dad, I gotta go outside.
Are floating. When are we going walkies?
Yeah. Actually,
Dungeon needs to go walkies.
want up here? Want to say hi to everybody? Or are you just gonna sit there and
Gunther. See you, Mike. Puppy dog.
all right, hey,
Gunther.
thanks for dropping by.
He keeps looking like, who's talking to me?
Oh, that's it. Come on, get up here.
Gunther. It's a pretty puppy.
Wow.
I better have a squeak toy over here for a while.
There we go. There we
Oh,
go.
has he gotten big? Look at you.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
What's he weigh now?
He's still under 100. He's like 85.
I was going to say at least 80. Dixie's as big as he is.
Yeah. And
He's a big guy.
He's in the process of hitting another growth spurt because I noticed he's like thinned down a bit.
He's going to giraffe. He's going to get taller first.
Yep. Because I noticed he's like slimmed down some. I'm like, I know he ain't eating any less. He's still eating. Believe me, it's. Now we're at what is it 70-30 adult food to puppy food. So
yeah, Dixie is in her 3rd year, so she's on adult dog food.
But like I said,
and she gets a piece of cooked chicken without the skin and bones, obviously, with her dinner. So.
All right, we'll go outside. Okay? We'll go outside here in a few minutes. All right.
He's still just a baby, but he's going to be a giraffe first.
Oh yeah.
I told you about my cousin up in Canada. She's got one, and she's like 5 foot nothing, and she puts her arms up underneath him like a forklift and picks him up, and his feet are touching the ground, and she's standing up straight.
Oh my God.
He's a beast. She could probably put a saddle on him and ride him.
That would be.
That's how my Great Dane is.
Yeah.
Well, Great Danes are naturally a larger dog, and they're longer legged too. They're the giraffes of the dog world. They'll eat a hole in drywall. They'll tear the doorknobs off your doors. Man, they're.
My old roommate had one, and I'll tell you,
sweetheart, bro. Our dog Max is a Great Dane. He's cool.
Come home. I got met at the door with a Great Dane. He jumped up, put his paws on my shoulder, and I'm looking him in the eye, and I'm like 6'2.5", like looking this Great Dane.
Looking the dog in the eye, yeah. Like, they're big.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, he's tall, and he's not even a full, like the full size of a Great Dane. He's a Dane Mastiff mix, so he's a little shorter than that.
He's shorter and wider.
Yeah, he's shorter and a little wider.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But anyway,
He's cool ass dog though. That dog has a personality.
All right.
Fucking, he'll sit on. He's tall enough. He'll sit on the couch like he's a fucking person.
Say good night.
Tell Daddy you gotta go walkies, Gunther.
We gotta go walk so he can actually probably poop because he didn't poop earlier. So he's probably got, but he's not acting like. So I don't know.
No, he's just giving you the side eye, like, Dad, we need to go.
All right. Yep. Oh, there it is. He's now bumping my elbow. Yep. Yeah, all right. All right. We're going.
I gotta go now, unless you want me to go in here.
No, don't go. All right, y'all. I want to say thanks for stopping by, coming and hang out on a Monday night and stuff like that. It was a good time as always. Appreciate everyone in here coming to hang out on the board and stuff like that tomorrow night. King Bob's got his live going on, so it's what, 7?
Yep, 7 o'clock Eastern time.
7 Eastern. So
cool.
Go there, probably catch you over at King Bob's and stuff like that. Ed, Kevin, Buds, Rick, many Mike already stepped out. Ernest, let's see, Chuck's already out. Taylor's still here. Edward, anyone else? Hey, all right, I'm going. All right, I'm going. All right. Now I'm starting to get a little there. But anyway, take care of y'all. I appreciate it. Gunther, relax. All right.
See you later, everybody.
All right, y'all.
Catch you guys later.
Hey, get down, shit. Ow. Hey, I'm going. Let Daddy finish. Jesus. All right. Well, until next time, next week, this will be done on Tuesday. So, and I got to really trim his nails. Anyway, so next week, this will be done on Tuesday. So, King Bob will be doing Monday next week. And, yeah. Ooh, nice. But anyway, want to thank you. All right. So this is Sarge, and I'm signing out, and we will see you. I'll have a great week ahead.